still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to today's live stream. Hello. We are in Atlanta today for Game 3 of this series. Atlanta wins Game 2 against New York in the Garden, and so we go to the State Farm Center to keep the show on the road here, literally, for the New York Knicks, who will be on the road in Atlanta trying to win Game 3 and get a 2-1 lead in the series. We've got 2 games happening today, guys, so it's this game followed by the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, all while at the same time trying to keep one eye on the NFL draft. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the draft order for the first 24 teams of the 2026 NFL draft. Of course, barring trades, because we just saw the Bengals give a pick away to the New York Giants here. We also have seen the Atlanta Falcons give one away to the Rams. The Colts giving one to the Jets, the Packers giving one to the Cowboys after the Micah Parsons trade, and the Jaguars giving the Cleveland Browns another first-round pick as well, guys. Take a look at this. We've got the New York Jets with 2 first-round picks. You got the Cleveland Browns with 2 first-round picks, and the Dallas Cowboys with 2 first-round picks. Oh, let's not forget the New York Giants here as well with 2 first-round picks. There are a lot of teams who are not getting first-round picks this year. How that will affect the NFL in the 2026-27 season is yet to be seen, but we will be covering that as the game goes on, or as the day goes on. Also, I know this is from last year, from last season, so it doesn't have picks 25 through 32. Just so you guys know right now, pick 25 is Chicago Bears, pick 26 is the Buffalo Bills, followed by the San Francisco 49ers at pick 27. 28 goes to the Houston Texans, 29 to the Kansas City Chiefs, pick 30 to the Miami Dolphins. So the Dolphins are going to have 2 first-round picks here as well, as will the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Chiefs get 2 first-round picks. The Dolphins will be getting 2 first-round picks. Pick 31 will be the New England Patriots, and pick 32 will be the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. I will keep you guys updated as this game goes on. It's not going to be an exact real time like the other streamers are probably doing today, but they won't be covering a basketball game like we will be covering. So let's go to the basketball game that you guys tuned in to watch. Hawks, Knicks. Let me get out of the way so y'all can take a look at this. Okay, the Hawks get a road win in New York. And this season, they've been pretty decent, averaging 118 all day long. So averaging 118 points per game, guys. In the postseason, the Atlanta Hawks have been pretty good. The postseason so far, guys, the postseason so far, the Hawks are actually averaging about 104 points per game. That is just the postseason. I'm going to actually give you guys both of these numbers here so that y'all can compare the two in a little close. We're going to zoom in just a little bit. Normally we like to zoom out. We're going to zoom in just a hair. So the New York Knicks are averaging 109 in the postseason, and 104 is what the Atlanta Hawks are averaging in the postseason. Taking a look at the shooting percentage, guys. Taking a look at the shooting percentage right now for both sides, you can see what the regular season numbers are, but the postseason numbers, again, are a little different. So, field goal percentage in the postseason right now for the New York Knicks, 46.1%. For the Atlanta Hawks, the field goal percentage is also at 46, but 46.4%. So in the postseason, over the 2 games that we've seen right now, the Hawks are shooting the basketball better from the floor overall. from downtown. The three-point percentage, 39% in the postseason for the New York Knicks, and it'll be at 34% for the Atlanta Hawks. The New York Knicks shooting the basketball well from downtown in the postseason, better than the regular season. Now, I'm not going to go down each and every one of these lines for the postseason. Just know that the numbers have been reduced and boiled down just a little bit in this playoff run. Taking a look at what we've seen in this contest, guys, in the series so far, you got 113 to 102 in Game 1. The New York Knicks got Game 1. Everybody was like, okay, cool. That's exactly what we expected. Then in Game 2, the Atlanta Hawks managed to win the game by just 1 point, stealing this win on the road against the New York Knicks. The Knicks are now here in Atlanta trying to return the favor. TJ Green says that this starts in 10 minutes. LR Juman asking, will Brunson get over 26 points? Well, let's take a look at some of these stats, and I'll give you a chance to kind of make up your own mind on that right now. The New York Knicks allowing just 110 points per game. That's for the entire season. The Atlanta Hawks the entire season have allowed about 115. The New York Knicks have the advantage on the defensive glass, but about everything else, advantage to the Atlanta Hawks. They've got more blocks per game, more steals per game, more turnovers forced per game, and they commit fewer fouls than the New York Knicks. So one can argue that defensively this Atlanta Hawks team is better than New York throughout the regular season. And when you bake in the two postseason games there as well, the numbers still stand. They still hold up. But someone asked specifically about Jalen Brunson, so let's talk about Jalen Brunson right now. Okay, regular season numbers for Jalen Brunson. He averaged 26.1 points per game. So far in this playoff series, he's got 28.5 points per game is what he's currently averaging across 2 games. Cody Massey says under the 26. I think he might actually hit the over right now, just based off of the sample size we've got for the last 2 games. So 2 games combined, he has averaged 28.5. On the other side, you look at C.J. McCollum. McCollum in this postseason right now, and again, these are regular season numbers with a little additional information. McCollum has stepped up big time, bro. This dude, 29 points is what he's averaging in the postseason already. Just absolutely killing Jalen Brunson, and he's been called out for it. Yes, Brunson has straight up been called out for it. We have seen every pundit in the last 48 hours talking about how Jalen Brunson has played absolutely zero defense in this series. And C.J. McCollum's numbers, bro, my guy is averaging 29 points per game against Jalen Brunson. That should fire this dude up. Brunson needs to lock CJ down tonight. He needs to play both ways. And if he's exhausted at the end of the game, well, guess what? It's the playoffs. You should be. So, interesting comparison right now to look at the numbers head-to-head and realize that in this postseason, guys, so far, over 2 games, CJ McCollum is actually outscoring Jalen Brunson from the floor. 28.5, 29 even. That is what he's averaging right now. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard comparison here, folks. The comparison right now between Mikal Bridges and Nico Alexander-Walker. And by the way, I just got an update right now that in the next game, Aaron Gordon is going to be out for that contest. That means the Minnesota Timberwolves likely have just another leg up in this series. And let's not forget that they won a 7-game series just last year. So anyways, we'll get to that game later. But for now, Mikal Bridges and Nico Alexander-Walker. All right, regular season numbers are on the board. In this postseason so far over the first 2 games, guys, Mikal Bridges, 10 points per game. So he is underperforming a little bit in the points per game. He's averaging 1.5, looks like Looks like taking a look at this. He's averaging 1.5 rebounds all day, so the rebounds have gone down for him. Assists have gone down, 1.5 assists per game for the first 2 games here for Mikal Bridges. He literally only has 3 assists over 2 games, guys. Not great for Bridges right now. 1 steal in the postseason, averaging a steal per game. 0 blocks so far in the postseason. He has turned the ball over a few times. So those are the numbers for Bridges. Here are the numbers for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Walker also underperforming a little bit right now. He is averaging 13 points this postseason despite playing 38 minutes, guys. So 38 minutes for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 13 points is the average across games 1 and 2. Defensive rebounds, total rebounds, he is averaging 3 rebounds per game, so he's keeping even right there. He is also facilitating a little bit more over the first 2 games. 5 assists is what he's averaging across the first 2 games. So 10 assists total, which is a big uptick for him. And that gives him the advantage right now. But heads up, 13 points in the first, 26 points across the first 2 games for him. And just about 20 points for Mikal Bridges. Nickeil Alexander-Walker playing better head-to-head in this postseason right now than Mikal Bridges. So keep that in mind as well. I'll bring this up. Even though this on paper says that Jalen Brunson is better than C.J. McCollum, this postseason, it has not been proven true. Same thing is true over here, although Nickeil Alexander-Walker is averaging less. Both of these guys averaging less than what they're doing during the regular season. How about Dyson Daniels and Josh Hart? Josh Hart, guys, 13 points is what he's averaging in the postseason. Take a look at the rebound numbers for Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart, this postseason, my guy. Josh Hart is averaging 13.5 rebounds per game. Did he just become Joker out of nowhere? Is he Nikola Jokic out of just Rudy Gobert out of nowhere? 13.5 rebounds per game? You got to be kidding me. Josh Hart, absolutely killing it in the rebound categories right now. Absolutely killing it in the rebound category, helping out the New York Knicks in so many different ways. By the way, almost all of them are defensive rebounds, just so you guys know. Almost all of them are defensive rebounds, but 13 rebounds per game, that's insane. Looking at Dyson Daniels, there's nothing there for Dyson Daniels that really wows me or pops out. As a matter of fact, he's only averaging 5 points per game, and as a starter, that's miserable. So Dyson Daniels has not been a factor in this postseason for the Atlanta Hawks. Big advantage. I'll give all my flowers right now to Josh Hart in this head-to-head comparison. Postseason numbers. Do I have Josh Hart on here twice? What'd I do? This one's Josh Hart. The next one should be, whoops. Please stand by. Should have my power forward comparison. Okay, there we go. OG Anunoby and Jalen Johnson. Big shout out to Jalen Johnson, who's still averaging 20 points per game in the postseason. OG Anunoby still averaging 16 points here in the postseason. They are keeping it relatively right where it's supposed to be. OG Anunoby with 8 rebounds is what he's averaging over the first 2 games. Big numbers for him compared to the regular season. Jalen Johnson averaging 7.5 rebounds, so a little less than what he's normally averaged. He'll need to crash the boards in order to get the upper hand here against New York. Jalen Johnson, though, does have looks like he's been decent, man. I'm not gonna bash Jalen Johnson for what he's been lacking in this postseason. I will say he's shooting the basketball from three-point land at 30% across the last 2 games, so definitely under what he's used to. And he's shooting from the floor at 45% over the last 2 games, again under what he's used to. Of course, when you're lined up against the New York Knicks, you know that this overall is a pretty solid defense. OG Anunoby right now, though, his numbers when you want to take a look at the field goal percentage for him, 55% from the floor and 57% from three-point land. So OG Anunoby not really popping off, but he has been extremely consistent and in the extremely efficient as well. Looking at Jalen Johnson and OG Anunoby, man, the numbers would say take Jalen Johnson, but something about OG Anunoby, that X factor about OG, I don't know, man. And what I also really like about the Knicks is that they've got not 1, but 2 D and 3 players, or 3D players if you want to call it that. Mikal Bridges and and OG Anunoby are both elite defenders, and they can turn around and shoot the three ball. Reminds me, with a different flair and a different flavor, but it does remind me of how the Spurs utilized Bruce Bowen, who wasn't really going to attack the rim at any time, but he can play solid defense, transition, and then hit a pop-up three, and I think both of those guys are capable of that for the New York Knicks. Okay, Karl Anthony Towns, great in Game 1, not so great in Game 2. I will say Towns right now is averaging 21 points per game in the postseason so far. And on the other side, Okongwu is averaging less than that. Okongwu in this postseason is averaging 17. So he is up a little bit. So is Karl Anthony Towns, just a hair. But, you know, Towns is Towns, man. I got to give Towns the credit for what he's been able to do during the regular season. Okongwu. He's got 1.5 assists is what he's averaging this postseason, 8 rebounds this postseason. Those numbers kind of track right here. Okongwu with averaging half a block per game. When we look at Karl Anthony Towns and do a straight-up comparison for the postseason, he's averaging 8 rebounds per game in the postseason, 3 assists per game in the postseason. And so far, 2.5 blocks per game here in the postseason. So Karl Anthony Towns' defense has been pretty good. Shout-outs to John Jackson saying Timberwolves too. Looks like Steppen Sprout saying because I'm in Denver. Mary says live stream. We are live. This is, I promise you, not a pre-recorded show, Mary. Donkey says, double ha, what's up, man? I'm calling it Knicks by 12, says Lumen, LRJ Uman. Let's get the chat overlay. You know what's interesting, or maybe not interesting, just different. I didn't say hi to you guys. What's up, y'all? I got Robert Zamora in the chat. What's up, dude? How are you? Robert, CJ Banning, I just saw your name pop up right now. Alana French is back for more. Looks like King Crow is in the chat right now. Who else is with us? Jess, what's up, man? He says, what up, bro? How you doing? How you doing, Jess? Welcome in, man. Chino says hello. I see you, Chino. Cody, rock and roll. Dat boy Rizzle, back for more, big dog. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. David Madge saying, let's go Atlanta Hawks. Dread Taylor says Football Nation is even taking over the NBA. Like and subscribe. It's worth it and more. He says it's worth it and more. Thank you, Dread. Thank you, sir. Looks like Cristiano Ronaldo 7 Goat Juan says, I got the Hawks blowing out the Knicks tonight. Mr. Felony Strutter says, we are about to trade George Pickens, Mario. The draft is tonight. Basketball? Yes, my friend. Basketball. Because why? Well, because we've done the draft 2 years in a row and nobody shows up, so I'm not an idiot. We're just going to go with what works. Another thing. To that point, for what you're saying with the question mark around basketball, he says, basketball? Why are we doing basketball tonight? Well, like I just mentioned, we've done it 2 years in a row. We've done the draft 2 years in a row. Very little attention from the audience, and as much as I'd love to cover the draft, I need to follow what my algorithm is telling me, what the analysis and the analytics are saying, and it's saying that so far and right now, the audience doesn't care if I'm doing the NFL draft. They would rather watch basketball. I think I understand why, and a big part of it is because, let's bring up this graphic real quick. I think part of it is this, right? Let's say you're a Raiders fan or a Jets fan or a Titans fan or a Cardinals fan. As soon as your pick is over, all right, I'm done. Peace out. Let's go. That's it. You're not sticking around to the end of the draft. Why are you going to sit around and wait to see who drafts 32nd 4 hours from now? That just doesn't make sense. We can cover 2 games and actually help you guys out. Anybody can turn around and just take a look at who just got drafted. Nobody is really worried about all of that right now. Maybe Las Vegas Raiders fans might be if you don't take Fernando Mendoza. Maybe the New York Giants are worried. They might be looking at Jeremiah Love, but I don't think they should be taking Jeremiah. Maybe they should. Cam Scatterbo plays with an aggression that I don't know if he can keep himself healthy, but I just know that a top 5 pick for Jeremiah Love doesn't make sense to me. Personally, I don't think that he's a super elite generational talent and definitely not going to hold a candle to what Saquon Barkley was. So I would be very careful if I was the New York Giants. Mike says, what draft? What? Say, huh? I thought it was the Hawks, not the Hawks. Did I misspell Hawks? Did I put Hawks, H-O-C-K-S? Uh-oh. If I did, that's going to be embarrassing. Did I do that in the poll? No, I did it right. Now you got me tripping, bro. Now you got me tripping. Everything looks right. If I put H-O-C-K-S, that would have been really weird. That would have been really embarrassing. Glad I did not. The Giants did better when they drafted Arizona's, then he got hurt. Let's see. I don't think Wemby will be back for Game 3. Just depends on the doctors. You know what, Tommy? I don't think he will be either, but I just listened to an interview with De'Aaron Fox, and I think that the Spurs are 100% ready to go in there and take Game 3 without Victor Wembanyama. And I said this yesterday. I said it multiple times, guys, and I'm going to stick to this right now. Victor Wembanyama missed 18 games during the San Antonio Spurs regular season. Across those 18 games, the San Antonio Spurs won 12 out of them. So they only dropped 6 games. That's a 66% win rate, better than a lot of teams, right? 66% win rate. And in those 3 games they played without Victor Wembanyama against the Portland Trail Blazers. 3 times they played the Portland Trail Blazers without Wemby, and twice they won. Spurs know they can go in there and win without him, and I think the Spurs are good enough to go out there and do that tomorrow night and then give Wemby the rest that he actually needs. Of course, if they don't win Game 3, it's not all said and done. I do think Wemby would come back for Game 4, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This is a great game, says Ian Irving. I think so too, man. Hawks and Hawks are pronounced the same. They are, but they're definitely not spelled the same. It's pronounced. Okay, I get it. Temple is definitely trolling me. That's okay, bro. You got me. All good. All good. It's pronounced Hawks, not Hawks. 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 That's hot. Could you imagine if people were just like the Atlanta Hawks? Just that extra emphasis. Cool Whip. It's pronounced whip, not whip. Cool Whip. All right, guys. What's up, Christian? I see you in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are lined up for tip-off right now. Here it is. This game is going to be live. This is also on Amazon Prime, guys. The tip-off is going to be won right now by the New York Knicks. Let's get the clock started. Here is New York. Okay, so to get things started, Mikal Bridges is at the Hawks logo. He'll go to Josh Hart, and it will be stripped away right away. Jalen Johnson fighting here at the top, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by New York. Last touched by Atlanta. So it is Knicks basketball. They start off with a little aggression here. 11 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Just poking fun, says Temple. Word, man. I feel you. I feel the energy, man. It's good energy. It's good energy. Let's get this clock started as the ball has been inbounded. Is with Josh Hart. Hart posting his way in. It's going to be stolen by C.J. McCollum. McCollum pushes this up here. Here's the drive by Dyson Daniels. Daniels out to Johnson. Johnson back to Daniels. Daniels to the left. He'll spin. He'll shoot. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound for Josh Hart. That's 1 on the day. So Josh Hart has his first rebound of the day. Karl Anthony Towns lines up the triple. It's no good. And it will be rebounded this time by Atlanta. Here is Jalen Johnson to the right-hand side. It's McCollum. McCollum steps up. He steps back. Clears to Johnson. Johnson, another spin move. He's in the paint. Tries to shoot over Bridges. Can't get it to go. Rebound again for Josh Hart. That's 2 rebounds already for Josh Hart. To the right-hand side, a spin move. Brunson will shoot and score on the other end. First bucket of the day goes to New York. 10 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this first quarter as things get started. C.J. McCollum brings the ball up court. McCollum covered by Brunson. After all the trash talking, let's see if McCollum can get past Brunson. Brunson playing a lot more physically on defense. Here's a pass to Jalen Johnson, a pump fake. He falls to the ground. It's cleared, and it's still here with McCollum. McCollum to the left. He'll shoot this one over Brunson. That one's good as it beats the buzzer on the way down. So a big shot right there from downtown. C.J. McCollum gets the first bucket there for the Atlanta Hawks. Give me one moment. I'll get y'all some more data at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Brunson is on the run. He's in the paint. He goes out to OG Anunoby, wide open in the corner. Anunoby buries the three from the corner. Nice shot there. And so the score is 5-3. The score is 5-3. Got some stats over here on the right-hand side. I'll line that up in just a moment. New York Knicks up by 2. Johnson to Dyson Daniels. Daniels to McCollum. McCollum between the legs. Brunson in his chest. He's going to be there all day, man. I tell you what, McCollum, Brunson, it's going to be a battle between those two. Here's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He will drive and shoot over Bridges. It's off the back of the rim and rebounded by Cat. So Karl Anthony Towns gets the rebound. Josh Hart to OG Anunoby for 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. Jalen Johnson gets the rebound. So Johnson comes up with the board. It's his first of the day. He feeds inside to Dyson Daniels, has a clear angle at the rim. He'll score. It's all tied up at 5-5. 9 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Timeout. No, maybe not a timeout, but the whistle blew and the ball is dead. Let's see if I've got any additional information for you guys. This could be a foul down here. We'll take a quick look. Take a quick look right now. Oh, man. My play calling is like, it is going to be a foul over here. They're going to roll back the points for the Atlanta Hawks. Not quite sure what happened or why we're at the free throw line. Maybe my eyes deceived me, but the first free throw is no good, and the score is 5-3. Dyson Daniels is at the free throw line. Karl Anthony Towns apparently committed a foul, and so the second free throw will be hit right now. Dyson Daniels makes free throw number 2. With the score being 5-4, here come the New York Knicks. Brunson to Bridges. Bridges at the bottom of the screen. Bridges currently covered by Alexander Walker. Bridges on the run. Bridges turns around, pops this up in the air. Hands coming in. It's stolen. It's a fast break. Never mind. Josh Hart steals it back. Josh Hart steals it right back, steps on the gas, goes to the three-point line. Mikal Bridges lets it fly. Offensive rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. Stripped out of his hands, though, and Jalen Johnson comes up with this forced turnover. Johnson going to hand this off to number 7, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Shoots this one from three-point land. Will also miss. The score is 5-4. Tough sledding on the scoring side right now. An intense defensive battle between both sides. Seriously, a really intense defensive battle. Here's Brunson in the open space. He's hesitant to shoot. He'll pass this around a few times. It's now with Anunoby. Anunoby from the free throw line, a fadeaway jump shot, not going to go. Looked like a foul under the rim, and the whistle does come in. I think it's against Atlanta. It should be a loose ball foul. It is. Looks like Jalen Johnson is going to commit the foul. Karl Anthony Towns was boxed out, but Jalen Johnson was kind of hanging on to his arm right there, so that's the right call from the official. That's the right call from the official. Jalen Johnson turns around and says, "What?" For sure his. Harold says hello. What's up, Harold? How you doing? TJ in the chat. What up, TJ? Lawrence with us right now because I got high. DJ Jean, Robert Zamora, Snaz. Hey, Snaz is back. Not. What's up, Snaz? How are you, brother? Welcome in, man. The suit is black knot. Yo, this game got aura, says King Crow. So 8 minutes and 18 seconds, a hard-fought battle. We're 4 minutes into this game with a total of 9 points. That's it. Super low scoring so far. We'll see if the floodgates open. The ball is still dead, guys. We're waiting for an inbound pass. Looks like New York will retain possession. The pass going to come in from the top of the screen. Brunson to inbound. He'll bounce this in. It's stolen immediately by Johnson. Then it's kicked away. McCollum, and looks like Hart going to – wow, I don't know what happened here. The officials did not blow the whistle for a jump ball. He pushes this forward. OG Anunoby will jam it down. 7 minutes. 7-4 is the score. 8:06 on the clock. Timeout will be called by the Atlanta Hawks. And we go to our first commercial break of the day. Guys, the New York Knicks, a 3-point lead right now. Timeout called by Atlanta. Close game here at home for the Hawks as this thing gets started. So we're not even 4 minutes into this game, and it is starting to move right now. Evil to Hope saying hello to Robert. Hey, guys, just real quick. just so y'all know, I will be popping over periodically over here so y'all can see what's been happening in the NFL draft. Again, this is the draft order. Vegas, Jets, Carolina. You got Tennessee, New York, and Cleveland in the first 6 picks. We can also talk about what they need, whether they need a quarterback, wide receiver, corner, or whatever other positions. Looks like Victoria dropped a super chat. Let's take a look at what Victoria's got in the chat right now. She says, like and subscribe to the best sports channel. Let's effing go. Fist bumps to you, Victoria. We're going to let this stick around for now. Matter of fact, we're going to take a closer look at the NFL draft since that will be starting here very soon. Very, very soon. All right, so everybody knows that Fernando Mendoza is likely going to be the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft. And I think it would be really stupid of Las Vegas to not get him. Once you get that piece, your offense can start clicking here. Now you got Fernando Mendoza, Brock Bowers, and Ashton Genty, and that can open up a whole lot of things. But it doesn't stop there. Las Vegas has to go through a full-on rebuild. I'm hoping that Tom Brady and that organization can kind of get their hands around the issue here and get it figured out. Now the New York Jets are a disaster. Luckily for them, they've got 2 first-round picks, so hopefully they don't poo-poo the bed. They've got a lot of ground to make up right now, and I do hope that Aaron Glenn, head coach of the New York Jets, has a much better second year, and things go their way. So, yeah. There's that right now. Shout out to Ben Johnson of the Chicago Bears, who had an amazing season last year. The Chicago Bears finally showed up. Unfortunately for them, because they had such a good season, they don't have a top 24 pick. But if you guys are watching this live stream, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Okay, so far, guys, in this game, we have not seen a whole lot of scoring. The score is 7-4. The score is 7-4, and in this game, the only players to score right now is OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson. OG Anunoby with 5 points, Jalen Brunson with 2. OG Anunoby with 5, Jalen Brunson with 2. And on the other side here for the Atlanta Hawks, the only players to score for Atlanta looks like it's going to be C.J. McCollum with 3 points and Dyson Daniels, who made 1 free throw. So the score, 7-4, not a whole lot to report, but we will be reporting more information as it becomes available to us. Still in the middle of a commercial break. The full timeout here for Atlanta is dragging on. Definitely longer than 60 seconds, but they did just cut back to the court, so we cut back to our screen. Thanks again, Victoria, for that super chat. She says to like and subscribe. You heard the gal. You know what to do. This is more soda water and more regular water and more tea and all the things that we need to keep the voice fresh. 8 minutes left to play in the first quarter. We're still just getting settled in right now. Cowboy Star, what's going on? What's Dyson Daniels shooting guard ironic? Ironic? It's not ironic. It's just coincidental. That's Bender from Futurama. Anyways, basketball with Jalen Johnson. Johnson covered by Josh Hart. He steps in through the three-point line. He's going to pass this backwards to Dyson Daniels. Daniels in the paint will feed inside to Johnson. Johnson, fancy footwork right here. Not going to be good enough. Looks like there will be a block, but the whistle comes in. So let's see who's going to be charged for this foul right now. This might go against Josh Hart. Let's take a look. Josh Hart, is it Hart or Towns who picks it up right now? Not sure who's picking up this foul, but the camera's focused on Hart, so we're going to say it was him. Although, again, admittedly, until I get my update from ESPN, it is Josh Hart. So Josh Hart with his first foul of the day. First free throw also going to fall here right now, guys. 2 shots at the line for Jalen Johnson. Free throw number 1 is good. Here comes free throw number 2. Let's get to it, says LeBlanc. What up, LeBlanc? Second free throw. Looks like this one is no good. The score is now 7-4. Ooh, actually, both of them are good. Jalen Johnson makes them both. The score is 7-6. Ball is in the hands right now of Brunson. Brunson covered by Dyson Daniels. Brunson to Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns Going to go between the legs right now. Kicks it to Brunson. Brunson, pump fake, drives. One more pass to OG from the wing, and Anunoby can't get it to go. And it's rebounded here by Jalen Johnson. So Johnson gets the missed shot. He's now in the front court, steps on the gas, will try to Euro. He will clearly be hacked right there. Not a single whistle in on the play. It goes out of bounds right now. You've got a furious Quinn Snyder here. Hands, oh man, looks like OG Anunoby might have actually gotten a piece of that. That's a good no call, surprisingly. Okay, looked like a lot of contact, but I'm actually okay with the no call right there. That was all ball from OG Anunoby. Nickeil Alexander-Walker going to lose his handles, and Anunoby comes up with the steal and the jam. It is now 9-6. OG Anunoby comes up with a great turnover here. McCollum goes to the left-hand side. McCollum sees the lane. He will shoot. He will miss. And a rebound by Bridges. Brunson on the run. He's outnumbered 3-1, so he slows down and waits for some reinforcements. He'll hand this over to Karl Anthony Towns. Out to Brunson. Wide open for three. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson to Dyson Daniels. Daniels going to go on the run. Daniels slowed down by Towns. He goes to Johnson for three. Johnson for three. It's all tied up at 9-9. 6 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go. Knicks basketball. Good game so far. Brunson will bring it up. So Brunson just at the half-court marker right now. Hands over the head. He gives it to OG Anunoby. Anunoby takes it all the way up, and he will be stuffed on the other end. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful defensive play for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson feeds inside, and Dyson Daniels scores under the rim. 11-9, the Atlanta Hawks starting to heat up right now. Hawks at home. Here's the run. Here's the pass to the three-point line. One more to OG Anunoby, and it's not going to go. Rebound, Atlanta. I just realized that my scrolling text at the bottom is no good. CJ McCollum gets it to go. Let's stop the clock. A timeout will be called by the New York Knicks. We go to yet another commercial break. So we're going to be going here to another commercial break. In the meantime, let's go ahead and fix the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen so there's no confusion as to which game we are currently watching. Please stand by while I make this quick adjustment, courtesy of, let's see, how many total viewers do we have, asked Brandon Walker. That's a good question, Brandon. Right now, not really top of my priority list. I think I'm just excited to be covering this game. Where did I go? I need to get my scrolling text updated. That's what we're looking for. Settings. That looks good to me. Knicks fans, Hawks fans, take a look at this. New York, 1.5-point favorites in this game. They trail by 4 with 5:36 left to go. Danilo Cordero says hello. What up, Danilo? Looks like Ronnie saying hello. Mario, I knew you'd something like this tonight. Please, football gods, give my New York football Giants Caleb Downs. You want Caleb Downs, do ya? Not mad about that. Let's see. Good morning here in Philippines, sir. Thank you for the stream. The score, 13-9, Noel. Quick update, Noel, if you're new to the channel. I've got the scoreboard above my head. Not only do I have the scoreboard above my head, brother, I got all of this data on the right-hand side for you, Noel. I've got your point leaders for both teams, your rebound leaders for both teams, and your assist leaders for both teams. By the way, underneath the names, you'll see a slightly fainter line right here with additional information. This right here says OG Anunoby is 3 for 8. Already, OG Anunoby has taken 8 shots in this game, which, coincidentally enough, is like more than the shots taken by Kevin Durant in that last Rockets game. I don't know. It's crazy. And it's still in the first quarter. So OG Anunoby has been the focal point of the offense today, as indicated by the stat line. But not only do I have this information up here, I've also got who is currently on the court, as well as points, rebounds, assists, and personal fouls listed down here for your convenience, guys. This isn't just to look pretty. It's there for you. We are currently in the middle of a commercial break, guys. Let's see. Are you worried about the Cowboys tonight? Giants are going to steal the show, says Matthew. Well, I do think the Giants are going to steal the show, Matthew. You're okay to say that. It makes total sense because the Giants have not one, but 2 top 10 picks, which is kind of crazy. Oh, you got me again, says Snow Bunny. Saludos desde México. What's going on, señor Chávez? Bienvenidos a este partido de básquetbol. Siempre un placer para tenerte aquí, no solamente a ti, pero a toda la otra gente y a toda la otra gente latino que le gustan compartir con nosotros. So, welcome. All right, $20 make you holla, says Snow Bunny. Guys, New York Giants, number 5 overall, number 10 overall. Dallas Cowboys have 2 picks, number 12 overall, and looks like number 20 overall. So, we'll be keeping our pulse on that, guys, keeping our finger on the pulse over there. That's a totally different sport. We'll cover that in a bit, but shout out to y'all. Looks like the Knicks are going to choke again in this game. Where's Reggie Miller? What's up, Action Jackson? Too early to say that. It's still way too early to say that, but the clock has started. So let's get back to the action, Jackson. Get it? That was totally not on purpose, bro. Here we go. Brunson with the basketball. He's inside the three-point line. He goes backwards here to McBride. One more pass to Brunson. Brunson sidestep. The triple flies. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Dyson Daniels yet again. Here's a push all the way forward and back to Dyson Daniels. Daniels looks to the right. He hands this over to Okongwu. Okongwu, one more to Jalen Johnson. Johnson, a pass here, and it's going to be with Gabe Vincent. Vincent at the three-point line, inside to Johnson. Shot clock down to 5. Something's got to happen. Johnson, baseline jump shot. It's no good, and it looks like Mitch Robinson is going to get the rebound. Robinson gets the board. Miles McBride will pull up to the three-point line. Being chased down right now. He's going to try to square his feet. Doesn't take the shot. Goes to Josh Hart. Hart to Mikal Bridges. Bridges back to McBride. McBride on the run. McBride will shoot. McBride will not score. This one going to be touched and poked out of bounds by Mitchell Robinson. It's Hawks basketball. Ponciano says hello. Hola, Ponciano, says CJ Banning. What's up, Imperfect Bob? How you doing? New York going off the show. I'm moving to New York, says Zantana. Zantana. Be sure to factor in state tax when you move there. And just know that if you're making a $100,000 salary, you're probably only taking home 50 or 60 grand if you live in New York. A missed shot here. It's a rebound for the Atlanta Hawks. This is going to be a reach-in foul against Mikal Bridges. Bridges says, are you kidding me? So number 25 going to be charged for that. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. On that one foul, Jalen was clingy to his cat. Let's see. Move up leader stats. Give me 1 second. Here's a shot, guys, on the other side. Sometimes these things get out of whack here. Looks like a shot's going to go on one end, and it's going to be the Atlanta Hawks who score. It's 15-9. Atlanta with the lead. Let's start the clock again. Here's a run to the left-hand side. Dyson Daniels bounces it inside, and this shot's going to go for Jonathan Kuminga, who's checked in. The Atlanta Hawks now cooking with gas. Atlanta Hawks up by 8. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson will bounce to Mikal Bridges. This one's going to be tipped. No, it's not. It's going to there's a challenge here. I think they might challenge this. I think they're saying it was tipped by the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see what the officials have to say. DJ Jean says, don't move to Florida. Florida? Why is my name Florida? There's the inbound pass. Family Guy, bad Family Guy joke. Here's a shot underneath the rim. Jalen Brunson gets it to go. 3 minutes and 40 seconds here. The New York Knicks trail by 6. The Atlanta Hawks looking pretty good. Pass to the left-hand side. Gabe Vincent lets it fly from downtown. It's good. 20-11. Atlanta cooking it up right now. The New York Knicks, what's going on? Josh Hart with the ball. He goes to Brunson. Brunson will back things up. Brunson cuts left. He bounces left. Mikal Bridges hits the deck. He's down on one knee. Bridges still holding on to the basketball. He'll get up, pass it to the official. Looks like he steps out of bounds. It's a turnover, and it's going to be Atlanta basketball yet again. Atlanta Hawks fans already on their feet here. We're waiting for the inbound pass. Going to take just a moment. TJ says Family Guy pass is crazy. Here's the run. And the ball is currently with Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga to Johnson. Johnson back to Kuminga. Covered by Miles McBride. I see him tell him to back off, which is kind of funny. Here is Kuminga, who fades away and shoots this one. Nice shot just outside of the paint. Beautiful shot there, and it's a one-sided game, guys. Atlanta up by 11. They've doubled up the New York Knicks in this first quarter. Here's Mikal Bridges. Bridges to the corner. McBride shoots the triple. It's no good. Rebounded again by Jonathan Kuminga. So Kuminga with the basketball here. Looks like there's going to be a foul. They call it an offensive foul. It's against Gabe Vincent. Vincent has some words right now. He's trying to figure out with Quinn Snyder, what did they foul me for? What are they calling me on? I'm also a little on the fence about why that was blown, but hey, Knicks basketball. Knicks ball! So the New York Knicks currently have the basketball. I'm not a Knox or a Hawks fan. Here for Mario. Thank you, Tempe. Tempted? I think it's tempted out there. Templed? Maybe it's templed? Tempe 1D in the chat. Clock is ticking. OG Anunoby takes a look at the straightaway. Gives it to Jalen Brunson, who shoots. It's no good. Rebound. Nice job by Mitchell Robinson to get the offensive board. McBride back to Brunson. Brunson and the New York Knicks with the basketball, facing an 11-point deficit. Jalen Brunson will drive to the rim and score with a little aggression right there. He cuts it to a 9-point deficit for the New York Knicks. It's Atlanta Hawks ball. Hawks with it. Dyson Daniels will hand off to McCollum, who's checked back into this game. McCollum will slip. A whistle comes in. McCollum down on the ground pretty hard here. Not as hard as Wemby. Looks like he might have been tripped on the play. I don't think it was malicious, and I don't think this is going to... Oh, yeah, he tripped on his own feet. There was no foul there, ref. McCollum literally tripped on his own feet. There was no foul there at all. Miles McBride going to pick up a foul. McCollum wearing it. Are your shoes too big, bro? Are you wearing size 15s when you should be in your 13s? What are you doing? Here's to the left. Kuminga with the basketball. Oh, no, it's not Kuminga. He'll pass it. It's Mohamed Gay. Mohamed Gay goes to McCollum. McCollum, the fadeaway from the elbow. It's good for McCollum. 24-13. 24-13. 11-point lead still for the Atlanta Hawks. Here is Jalen Brunson. We know that this is a fourth-quarter team, guys. I think everybody knows the New York Knicks always start off slow. Brunson will be fouled on the drive to the rim. 1 minute and 22 seconds here left to go. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. We've got Mitch Robinson getting into it with Jonathan Kuminga saying, don't touch me, this, that, and the other. Okay. So I think coach is coming out and Mitch Robinson trading words right now with Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga having to be held back. Robinson having to be held back. Little drama. It is the playoffs after all. You know how that goes. Oh, man. Ooh, I love it. I love it, man. This is good. This is good. If Cat doesn't lead the Knicks will not win. Cat can dominate everyone if he wants to. Brunson shoots the first. It's now a 10-point game. He knocks down the first free throw. Let's see. 100,000 salary is about 70 to 70.5 take-home, says Imperfect Bob. Still, man, 30% is a lot to shave off the top, dude. 30% is a lot to shave off the top. Especially when you're already paying taxes on everything you buy. After you're already taxed out of your checks. Then again, if you're your own boss, you don't have that pulled up front. You just pay that later. Totally different conversation. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about C.J. McCollum with the basketball and a wide open Mohamed Gay who shoots the three-point shot and knocks it down. 27-15. Atlanta continues to extend their lead. They're now up by 12, largest lead of the night. Behind the back, Jalen Brunson steps up into the front court. He's on the run right now. He'll shoot this one while on the move. The whistle comes in, the bucket, and the foul as Brunson is hit on the 13-foot pull-up jump shot right there from the wing, from the elbow, I should say, just outside the paint. It's a good shot, man. It was a good shot. Barely a little contact right here. The whistle did come in against C.J. McCollum. It was right before the shot, but the shot will count. So we're going to go to the free throw line for an and one play. Brunson to shoot another. 54.9 on the clock. C.J. McCollum will be charged, his first foul of the day. So McCollum with foul number 1. Brunson shoots the free throw. It's good. Back to a 9-point deficit here for the New York Knicks. Knicks get 3 back on 1 possession. Here is Daniels. So Dyson Daniels covered by Brunson. He goes to Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga going to pull it right here, and it rips through the cords. It's good. 30-18. Atlanta continuing to outscore the New York Knicks right now. Let's put a few seconds on the clock so we are in sync right here. Brunson out to McBride, back to Brunson. Brunson's on the run. He'll shoot a 3-point shot. This one, another miss right here. Kuminga can't get the rebound. Jordan Clarkson can. OG Anunoby for 3, and bang! It's good. OG Anunoby buries a triple. Let's tick this thing back in. OG for 3. C.J. McCollum will hold. Shot clock has been turned off. It's game clock only here, guys. Clock is ticking. On the dribble right now. He will make his move. He's now double-teamed. McCollum sees an opening. Goes to Mohamed Gay. Someone's open. It's Jonathan Kuminga for 3. Yes, sir! Jonathan Kuminga for 3. Inbounds the ball. Here's the shot to end the corner. It's no good for OG Anunoby. So the Atlanta Hawks put up 33 in quarter number 1. The New York Knicks managed to muster up 21, but they are down by 12 after the first 12 minutes have elapsed. So, big lead for Atlanta. Let's pop over here. Looks like still no picks in this NFL draft. Nothing has happened yet here in round 1. I think the draft is supposed to start in like 30 minutes, and that's going to run all night long. We'll work on that slide. Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. Looks like 120,000 subscribers. We're 5 away from changing this to 0.2. Okay, guys, our goal for today's live stream is to get to 120.3. So we need 105 new subscribers out there. Taking a quick look at the channel analytics for this live stream, we've got over 1,000 people currently watching right now. Thank you guys for giving me some of your time. I know that this isn't I know a lot of you guys are probably wanting to watch the NFL draft, but as soon as your team picks, we'll see a lot of people jump right back into this live stream, and if not this one, the second stream for tonight. Be sure to smash the like button if you have not already done so. Of course, I know people do just tend to forget. We're currently sitting at about 150 likes, so just over 15% of you guys have smashed the like button. If you're out there and you're enjoying this live stream, if this is your first time on Football Nation, second, third time, welcome in. If you guys have been here for a while, welcome back. Okay. Who is in the chat today, guys? Let's find out where you're watching from. Where are you watching from? Talk to me, y'all. I am currently live in San Antonio, Texas, the 210. Go Spurs, go. Where are you watching from today? Oregon, says Lana French. Okay. Lana French in Oregon. I want to go visit Oregon. I hear that it's like really great hiking out there. Looks like Imperfect Bob is in Michigan right now. Josiah in Texas. What up, Josiah? The GOAT says Arkansas. John Jackson also in the 313 up in Michigan. What up, man? Los Angeles is in the chat. What up, LA? LA's in the chat. Looks like Cuenca, Ecuador. What's going on? 305 made in Dade, says Stanley. What up, Stanley? How you doing? Looks like Tino says in Atlanta. Bro, you're probably fired up for this game, dude. Kentucky's in the chat. Colorado is in the chat. Unfading silence. What up, man? How are you? I got Philippines checking in. Jack. Hello. Carlos Sanchez in Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. Italia is in the chat right now. 10 Bears, hello. Let's see. We've got 207 in Maine because I got high says hello. Atlanta, baby, says Iselia. Yamika Washington for CJ Banning. What up, CJ? 318 in Louisiana. Atlanta for Walker Enterprise. What up, Walker? I pushed the dislike to counterbalance. Can't have your ego too big. Go Austin, Texas. Okay, sure. Watching from, let's see, trying to read this one. Watching from Australia. G'day, mate. Pennsylvania, Yonkers, Rock Hill, South Carolina, Virginia, Queens, Pittsburgh, Atlanta, Pennsylvania. Watching from Cat's basement. He better get it together, says King Crow. All right, on that note, let's get back to our basketball game at hand. It looks like the commercial break is just about over. This commercial break was the end of the first quarter. We start the clock, and Atlanta does have the basketball. Ball right now with Crispert. Corey Crispert will shoot and miss. It'll be a putback jam right there for Mohamed Gay. Beautiful move right there to the rim on the cleanup effort. So 11 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. It's currently with Jose Alvarado. So Alvarado covered by Nickel Alexander-Walker. He looks to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns to the left. Towns, bad pass backwards, and it's going to be a turnover. Atlanta Hawks basketball. Bad pass right there for Karl Anthony Towns. Not good. Nickel Alexander-Walker. Bottom of the screen. Mohamed Gay lines up the triple. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Towns. Towns, Clarkson. Clarkson's right now currently covered here by Crispert. Change of rotation. He'll pass this over to Anunoby. Anunoby to Towns. Towns now covered by Crispert. He's got a size mismatch. He should take advantage of it. He does and takes it to the rim. It's 23-35. Good move and good awareness for Karl Anthony Towns, understanding the matchup situation there. Jonathan Kuminga will shoot here. He'll be fouled on the play. Looks like OG Anunoby looks to coach and says, hey, challenge this right now. I don't think they will challenge this. Watch it one more time. Yeah, I think the foul is fair. It was the touch before the shot, not worth challenging right now. If I'm New York, I'm not challenging that. And it looks like they're going to let it slide. We're at the free throw line for Jonathan Kuminga shooting 2 shots. He does knock down the first. So far in this game, Jonathan Kuminga with 11 points, 2 rebounds. No assists yet. On the court for the Atlanta Hawks, guys, you got Kuminga, McCollum, Gay, Crispert, and Nickel Alexander-Walker. On the court for the New York Knicks, it's Anunoby. Towns free throw number 2 was missed, so the score is 23-36. OG Anunoby, Towns, Clarkson, Shamet, and Alvarado. Here's Clarkson in the paint. He'll shoot this one, draws the foul, and gets the bucket himself with 10:26 here left to go. Nice shot for Clarkson. So Jordan Clarkson knocks it down, and Corey Crispert picks up a foul. We go back to the free throw line this time. It's the New York Knicks at the line for an and-one opportunity to make this an 8-point game. Trying to inch their way back right now. Clarkson is at the line. He will shoot and miss. It's tipped up in the air and rebounded by Alexander-Walker. Let's get this going. Back the other way, Nickel Alexander-Walker will go to C.J. McCollum. McCollum covered closely by Jose Alvarado. McCollum going to turn away from him. Still, step for step, he finally beats his man. He's under the rim. He tries to shoot, and he gets it over Towns. So a shot over Karl Anthony Towns. C.J. McCollum cooking right now. Here's Clarkson. You can tell that the Atlanta Hawks have a whole lot of energy right now. Jose Alvarado with the basketball. Alvarado continuing to direct traffic. Alvarado covered by McCollum. He'll step up. He's in trouble. He is double-teamed. He finds the outlet in Towns. Towns to Anunoby. Pump fake. Sidestep. He shoots. It's no good. Officials blow the whistle. They call it a travel here, and it's going to be a turnover. Atlanta basketball. Guys, that's 7 turnovers in the first half for New York. Not great numbers. 7 turnovers in the first half for New York. 25-38 is the score. Again, the score, Atlanta 38, New York 25. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Okay, McCollum with the ball. McCollum to the left. McCollum shoots on the run at the three-point line. He will be fouled from behind. So 9 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. By the way, it looked like they were calling – I thought they were calling a travel. It was not a travel call here on the New York Knicks. It was a shot clock violation. And I don't know if they had the full 24 seconds on there. It seemed like a really close – a really short shot clock. Anyways, McCollum's at the free throw line shooting 3 shots. 3 shots for McCollum. He'll miss free throw number 1. Duffers, how you doing, brother? The Duff has arrived. Go Celtics. Anything is possible, says Duffers. Second free throw almost doesn't go for McCollum. It's 39-25. It did go down. Steve says, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Let's see. CJ knows no one on the Knicks can guard him. Free throw number 3 is good. Free throw 1 missed. Free throws 2 and 3, all good. All right, OG Anunoby with the basketball. Anunoby sidesteps. Anunoby looks to Alvarado. Alvarado will work the perimeter here. Covered right now by McCollum. He's at the straightaway. He's got some help from Clarkson, who's on the run. Clarkson here goes to the left-hand side. Clarkson will pull up and shoot this from downtown. This is no good. It will be rebounded by Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga brings the ball up. Kuminga turns himself around, gives it to C.J. McCollum from way downtown. It's no good. A rebound by Towns. Towns to Alvarado. Alvarado will fast break. He will shoot and score. Another whistle coming in. We go to the free throw line to shoot an and 1. New York Knicks trail by 13, guys. Knicks kind of in trouble in this game. No Brunson on the court. At least Towns is on the court. Last game, I don't know why. There were 11 minutes in that game. Maybe just under. I think there were about 11 minutes in that game. Or maybe it's been 11 minutes in the last 2 games where Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson were both on the bench at the same time. And the Knicks just got absolutely smoked in those minutes where both of them were gone. Yup, makes me happen. New York is mad, says because I got high. King Crow says New Yorker's about to turn stream off right now. Alvarado knocks down the and 1 free throw. Here is Gabe Vincent. Vincent to the left. Vincent covered by Alvarado. Gabe Vincent will bounce this over. It's with, right now, looks like Okongwu. A pass to the three-point line. One more to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent will drive, shoot. Looks like a foul coming in. And Vincent will go to the free throw line for 2 more shots. Mamdami curse, says Gino. However you spell that word, that one means take pleasure in your suffering. What, like a masochist? The Knicks are fighting for their playoff life right now, says Sam Galvan. Not wrong. By the way, today is Monday the 23rd. He says, see settings. Sorry. Guess I'm stuck in 420. Thank you. Nice. Nice Rish, or Nisa Rish, saying hello. Please, New York, says John. Knicks suck, says Marco Polo. The score is now 42-28. It's a 14-point lead as Gabe Vincent knocks down both of his free throws, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the New York Knicks. Jose Alvarado with the basketball. He's at the three-point line. He's going to go to the right. He's going to back things up. He's at the straightaway. He'll give it to Towns, but it's poked right back to him. Alvarado still has the basketball. He asks for a screen. He'll give it to Clarkson. Clarkson is at the free throw line. Shot clock down to 5. Clarkson turns around and shoots. He'll miss. Towns gets the rebound. He'll score 30-42. The Knicks get 2 more points. It's 30 New York, 42 for Atlanta. Score is above my head. Nickeil Alexander-Walker will back out to the three-point line. He's going to go to the left-hand side. He will drive and shoot with the left hand. It's not going to go for him. Here is Josh Hart. Hart to Clarkson. Clarkson into the corner. It's Bridges who will shoot this one. Rebound by Jalen Johnson, who's checked back in. Another push to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Looks like it's going to be stripped away. Never mind. Jalen Johnson's there to clean up the mess, and that's a score for the Atlanta Hawks. It's 44-30. Jose Alvarado with the basketball. Karl Anthony Towns now has it. He is covered. He'll swing this over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart goes down. He hits the deck. Hart, bounce pass inside. Alvarado's going to score. Gets 2 points back. Still a 12-point game. New York trying to pull this to within 5 if they can before the end of the half. 7 minutes left to play in the half. Jonathan Kuminga posting up against against Clarkson. Actually, Towns gets the steal, pushes it to Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson will shoot. It's no good. It's going to be an offensive rebound here for Josh Hart. That's no good. A tip-in is going to go here. Timeout's going to be called by Atlanta. That's a bucket for Karl Anthony Towns. We go to another commercial break with 6 minutes and 58 seconds here left to go. Timeout taken for the Atlanta Hawks. We go to a break. It's early in the game, but if the Knicks lose this game, it will give Atlanta a lot of confidence. Looks like Deep Currency is in the chat. Deep Currency, hello. Joseph is in the chat. By the way, guys, if I say hello to y'all, a lot of it's because Robert is helping me out. I don't see who's popping into the chat, but when Robert says hello, it lets me know that people are checking in right now. So, Joseph, there's your comment. I see it right now. Owl on the Prowl says, congrats on the 120. Owl on the Prowl. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And thank you for continuing to come back to the channel. Love you, brother. Appreciate that. Let's see. Santino says, damn, Hawks said welcome to Atlanta. Oh, by the way, Santino, I don't know if you saw this, and I didn't check the rosters of the lineup. Apparently, Aaron Gordon is out for tonight's game. Just throwing that out there. Let's see. Jack saying, waiting for the comeback of the Knicks. Joseph says, hey. Walker Enterprise says, we got to box out and team rebound. Stackin' Benjamin says, after what Booker said last night in the post-game press conference, you got to consider that the refs are directed by Silva and company. Stackin', I already feel that way. I'm already leaning that way a little bit. Let's see. Connor says, how probable is it for Portland to win both the home games? Really probable, bro. Like, really probable, especially when you see the scoreline right now. Abley says, go Hawks. R.H. Taddy saying, let's go Hawks. Looks like Connor's with us right now. Looks like Andres saying, saludos desde Peru. What's going on, man? Santino says, oh, crap, heard. Copy that. Andres, what's going on? Isaac says hello. Isaac says, also, the Grand Canyon is really weird. How come it's so deep without a proper timeline? That's such a separate can of worms, bro. Like, what? Cool. Your shout-outs are genius way to get likes up. Keep grinding, says Deep Currency. Thank you, Deep Currency, for that. G-Man in the chat says, I need the Knicks to win this, says G-Man Uber Cobra. Uber Cobra, Super Cobra. Let's go Yankees, says Owl on the Prowl. Brunson, get involved ASAP with the assist, says Big Salt. You heard, says Steve. Yes, sir. Well, okay, so Santino and I, back in our college days when we were younger, we used to bartend and work at the same restaurant. And if you've ever worked in a restaurant, heard is what you say when you hear a request. Hey, man, do you mind doing this? I got you. Or heard. I got a hot pan behind you. Heard. There's a knife in the dishes. Heard. Whatever it is, man, if you've been a restaurant worker, you know that when someone says something to you and you don't respond with heard, especially if it's your line guy, they're going to light you up. I see you saying Rome, saying Dominicano, que lo que? You're not covering the draft? Hoy no, mi amigo. Totally, well, we'll bring that up. Right now, the draft is not currently on anyways, so there's no draft to be had right now. Hawks got the series, says Fred Moran. What's up, Terminal? Welcome in. Stackin' Benjamin says, which is why they already have been 3 WWE fouls called on the Knicks, costing them 8 points so far. Go Atlanta, says James. I believe the Knicks are cursed. I say 86 all the time, says Gray59. Hey, man, I still say 86. That's so funny that you say that. Hey, is there any buffalo sauce in the fridge? No, we're 86 buffalo. What? Since when? And, like, anybody who's been in a restaurant knows exactly what that is. All right, to the left-hand side goes McCollum. McCollum is on the run. McCollum just outside. He's on the baseline right now, dancing here. Oh, thanks for the dance, Josh Hart. I will take that one. A bucket going to be made by C.J. McCollum. And it's back to a 12-point lead right now for Atlanta. Here's Mikal Bridges. On the court for the Knicks, it's Brunson, Anunoby, Hart, Bridges, and Brunson. Stolen away. This is going to be an easy jam. That's going to be a good one. So a bucket going to go here. Okongwu gets the dunk. It's 48-34, back to a 14-point lead. Jalen Brunson going to step up, step back. Brunson going to spin. He'll pull up and shoot. Brunson gets it to go 36-48. Jalen Johnson backwards. Okongwu shoots off the front of the rim. Ugly shot there. Rebound. This time it's Josh Hart. So Hart, how many rebounds is that for Hart? Hart with 4 rebounds in the first half so far. 5:38 left to play in the first half. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson to the three-point line. Brunson will Euro. Brunson will shoot. Brunson, no good. Rebounded by Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels to C.J. McCollum. Looks like a whistle is going to come in. C.J. McCollum steps or dribbles on the sideline. It's a turnover, and Josh Hart getting ready to inbound. It's Knicks basketball. Knicks down by 12. The score is 36-48 with 5:24. Clock is hot. Mikal Bridges now has the rock. Mikal Bridges to the right. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson bounces to Bridges. Bridges from the free throw line will shoot and miss. It's a rebound by Jalen Johnson. Tough shooting today for the New York Knicks. Johnson will clear it to Dyson Daniels for 3 in the corner. No good, but Mohamed Gay, no. It's going to be Okongwu with a jam. A putback jam right there. Here is going to be a block by Okongwu now, and Atlanta continuing to step on the necks of the Knicks. Here is a drive to the rim. No whistle right now. Jonathan Kuminga can't get the jam. It's now with Brunson. But you can feel the energy in Atlanta. They are getting fired up about what they're watching right now. They are so proud of this team, and everyone really on their feet right now. Everyone on their feet right now. Feets. That's a three-point shot going to fly from Josh Hart. That's no good. Rebound, Jalen Johnson. Johnson gets the board. Johnson steps up to the three-point line. Atlanta excited about this game. Here's the drive. Jalen Johnson going to shoot. The whistle comes in. He'll be fouled. Shot's no good, but we go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Okay. What a game here for Atlanta. Not what I was expecting at all. Not what I was expecting at all. New York kind of crumbling a little bit here. The Okongwu putback jam was so sick right there. First free throw. Johnson's free throw is good. The score, 51-36. Poke over right now. Let's refresh this page. Still no initial first pick, ladies and gentlemen. Still no initial first pick for the Las Vegas Raiders. It's going to be Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants, and Browns right now. That'll be the draft order here tonight. So NFL draft going to be starting in a few minutes, guys. We've got a second free throw coming up right now. Don't worry. We're not going to be stepping away from this game, at least not all too often. We will be tapping into that draft. We'll be covering this game for the majority of the night, this game and the next one. Mikal Bridges has the ball. He will find Jalen Brunson. Brunson will pull up and pass inside. That's going to be a Mitchell Robinson dunk underneath. This brings the gap back to 14. They were down by 16 just a moment ago. Three-point shot for McCollum is good. It's a 17-point lead now for Atlanta. Timeout is called. New York Knicks are reeling They don't even know where they are. C.J. McCollum in the first half of this game has 16 points. Josh Hart with a goose egg. Mikal Bridges with a goose egg. What is going on with the New York starters? Not a single point today for Josh Hart or Mikal Bridges. No wonder you're losing. Looks like it's not a timeout. Looks like the clock just stopped here. 3:46 left to go. The fact that New York is not calling a timeout to really talk about this is crazy to me. Looks like there was actually a foul that happened. I'm looking at a free throw. I'm watching Nico Alexander-Walker line up for a free throw. Looks like it was a loose ball foul on OG Anunoby. He already has 3 fouls in the first half of this game, so he'll go to the bench. He's the only one outside of Jalen Brunson scoring in this game. Miles McBride with 0 points. Bridges with 0 points. Hart's with 0 points. Karl Anthony Towns barely has 6. Like, if I'm coaching this Knicks team, I am running these starters into the ground because I know that my bench is soft. That is true. Outside of Mitchell Robinson, nobody else is very good on the New York Knicks. Outside of Mitchell Robinson and the starters, I would say they really only have Robinson as a true sixth man. I wouldn't even really put that as it's a missed shot right now for Brunson, by the way. Here's McCollum. McCollum to the right. McCollum on the run. He's at the three-point line. He will step back. He will step out. He will shoot. This one, front of the rim. It'll be rebounded. Dyson Daniels. Daniels gets the board. It's a feed inside. No whistle here. All ball on the defense. McBride backwards to Towns. Towns will spin and shoot. Good body control right there. Looks like he had to go through some contact. That shot makes it a 16-point game. It's 40-56. I would not have guessed that Atlanta is going to put up 60 in the first half. And this one's going to be tipped away. It's going to be a chance for a fast break. Josh Hart not going to get the foul. It's going to be a block for McCollum. It goes off the foot right now of Josh Hart, and it's Atlanta basketball with 2:46 left to go. Wow. New York. So now the Knicks take a timeout because, yeah, bro, you kind of need to reconvene. And whatever your plan is was not working. Whatever the plan was not working. So, interesting turn of events. John Jackson says, this is my birthday present tonight. Nice, man. Mike Brown is just chilling, hanging out, says Sam Galvan. Let's see. What do you have against drinking beer and smoking blizzies, asks DJ Gene. I don't think you're talking to me. It's got to be I don't think you're talking to me. Nick's selling right now, says Jude. Hey, Jude. How you doing? Beauty, says Robert. Robert says it's a beauty. LRJ Uman saying Brunson is not going over 26 tonight. New York will have 1973, says Kyle Taylor. Keep fading Towns. He's got 8 in the quarter, says Real Gaming Demon. Atlanta stand up, says Fred Moran. Michael in the chat right now. What up, Michael? Thanks for popping in. Looks like Brene Johnson saying definitely my favorite channel now. What up, Brene? How you doing? Let's see. Who else is in the chat right now? I've got iBurn saying not while he works. HB John, definitely not while I work. We cook glizzies on the grill right now. I said that's fine. Glizzy is fine. Let's see. My birthday's on Friday, Robert, but thanks. Happy birthday, says John Jackson. Or happy birthday, says CJ Banning. Shout out to Epic Meme Cat. Welcome back, Epic Meme Cat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a commercial break. What's up? My name is Mario. I am your host. Yes, you are watching Football Nation. All of the objections from a lot of people who watch this channel about how does a channel named Football Nation not cover the NFL draft? Guys, we've done it twice now. We've covered the draft twice, and both times, nobody showed up. So, I mean, in a sense, right, if you guys really wanted me to cover the NFL draft, you would have been there last year. If you guys really wanted me to cover the NFL draft, you would have been there last year. Instead, the basketball fans are actually here today, so we're going to take care of the basketball fans who showed up to hang out with us today. in this live stream. We are currently sitting at 1,600 viewers, well beyond what we had during the NFL draft last year, much less the year before. So I still feel like we made the right decision. By the way, in case you have not noticed, the channel logo does say FN Sports. We are slowly transitioning to FN Sports and not Football Nation as it is currently titled, but I do understand that an official change will need to be made probably in the next 365 days to reduce the confusion out there. Guys, the series schedule has gone like this. Let's actually pull this up right now. 102 to 113 in Game 1. The New York Knicks got a big win there. Then in Game 2, I don't know what happened to New York. It looks like they got kind of tired there towards the end. The Atlanta Hawks managed to steal that game at the end of it. They started clicking. McCollum figured it out. Not just McCollum, Okongwu did okay. And so they won that game 107 to 106. We're here today in Atlanta right now with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the first half, have a 56-40 lead over the New York Knicks. So right now Atlanta is firmly in the driver's seat. Game 4 will be this Saturday, guys. It'll be at 5 p.m. Game 5, which we are guaranteed to have, will be on Tuesday. I will get that time for you guys here soon. Okay, let's get back to the action. The basketball is in the hands right now of the Atlanta Hawks. There's a pass to the corner. This one for Okongwu is an air ball and into the hands right now of Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson going to try to fast break. He will shoot and score, so Clarkson gets 2 back. It's a 14-point game. Let's shrink myself down to size so you guys can actually see the score behind my big ol' head. There you go. Now y'all can see it. A 3-point shot will fly for the Atlanta Hawks. It's no good. And this will be last touch by Dyson Daniels. It's clearly Knicks basketball. And so the Knicks will get another chance to try to bring the lead back. For the record, the Atlanta Hawks are currently in the bonus. Turn that on for you guys. Just know that moving forward, any foul committed on the Atlanta Hawks will put them at the free throw line. Here is Hart. Hart goes backwards. Miles McBride lets it fly. Miles McBride, a much-needed 3-point shot, is good. This brings the lead right back down to 11. New York still in this game after that shot. So it's an 11-point deficit for New York. Here's a shot for C.J. McCollum, no good. Another rebound for Towns. Towns will push this one forward, and it's now with Clarkson. Clarkson will drive. Clarkson going to dribble this thing out as he loses his balance. The team trusting him, they give it right back to him. Clarkson to the right. Clarkson will shoot and score off the glass. Okay, I see you, bench. The bench starting to show up for New York. It's now a 9-point deficit for the Knicks. Jalen Johnson at the logo. Johnson covered by Josh Hart. Johnson goes to the left. Johnson's got a lane. He will shoot and miss again. Josh Hart comes up with a rebound. Brunson with it. Clarkson on fire. The heat check. No good. Rebound Okongwu. I like that shot selection. He was starting to heat up. It didn't go his way. Looks like there's a foul here. They're going to call this a blocking foul. It's a blocking foul against the New York Knicks down on this end, and we will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's a foul against Okongwu. He picks up his first of the day. Jack says McBride needs to wake up. NBA got robbed on that new contract, says Mark Glass. Vegeta and Vegetarian says, I'm listening to this stream, but checking in on the ESPN draft right now. Looks like the first pick has gone to Fernando Mendoza. Looks like Las Vegas. Actually, I don't know if the pick has actually been made, but there it is. The Las Vegas Raiders have put their pick in. The pick is in for the Las Vegas Raiders. It is probably going to be Fernando Mendoza. The New York Knicks are next on the clock, and they're looking at Fernando Mendoza, Ruben Bain, or Arvell Reese, which could be a good choice, man. They do need a player, and we all know that Ohio State can ball out. Looks like at the free throw line, Nickeil Alexander-Walker makes both of the shots. It's now 58 to 47, back to an 11-point lead here for the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Brunson with the ball. He'll bounce this to McBride, who lets it fly from deep, and it's good. Nice shot for McBride. 50 to 58. The New York Knicks inching their way back. They're down by 8. McCollum will go. McCollum to the rim. McCollum passes this one to Walker. Walker will recover. Shot clock down to 10 as he gets things squared away. He will now drive to the rim. He will shoot way up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson will bring the ball up now. So Brunson will hold here for the final shot. About 16 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. 8-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe Brunson can get this down to 5 if he can knock down this bucket. Brunson getting that double team effort here. Brunson still with it. Shot clock winding down, or game clock winding down. McBride will go ahead and let it go. No good. So, ladies and gentlemen, 50-58 is the score. And it looks like we are going to halftime. Let's put 15 minutes on the board, start this clock, and do our halftime trivia quiz, shall we? Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our halftime trivia quiz. This is where we like to test your knowledge and keep you entertained during our halftime breaks. We will be talking NFL draft throughout today's stream, but for now, let's talk basketball. Question number 1. What is the word Knicks short for? Is it the Knickmen, the Knickerbockers, or Nicktown? What is the word Knicks short for? You got 15 seconds. Probably don't need 15 seconds, but you got 15 seconds. AC/DC, thanks, brother. Cheers to you, man. Hart just getting rebounds and assists, says Rico, basically. Guys, easy question. That's a layup right here for you. The answer is the New York Knickerbockers. Yes, that was their original logo up there. I don't think that a man in tights and a wig and a hat should have been their logo. They learned. Let's go to question number 2. So, again, super easy question, guys. What state do the Atlanta Hawks call home? Is it Louisiana, Mississippi, or Georgia? Mississippi. Honestly, looks so misspelled, but that is the correct spelling of Mississippi. What a mess of a word. Rico says, I'm rebranding my channel, no longer going to be Rico. Knickerbockers is British for underwear. I heard, I guess you might, I guess that's right. Georgia is the answer here, guys. Atlanta, Georgia, the ATL, where Blackish is filmed, among other great TV shows. That's the answer. Let's go to question number 3. Question number 3, who did the Knicks beat to win their first NBA championship? How many of you guys are old enough to have lived through that? Who did the Knicks beat to win their first NBA championship? Was it the Bulls, the Lakers, or the Warriors? Bulls, Lakers, or Warriors? What do you think? All right, guys, the answer is the Lakers. Probably almost always the Lakers if that's the case. But they beat the Lakers back in the 1970s. 1970 NBA Finals, specifically 1970. And they took that series. It was a 7-game series, 4-3. Next question, guys. Who led the Atlanta Hawks in rebounds per game during the regular season? Was it Kristaps Porzingis, Onyeka Okongwu, or Jalen Johnson? Now remember, this is not who had the most rebounds this year. If someone played 2 games and got 10 rebounds in each of those games, chances are that is the correct answer. What do you think the answer is here? The answer here is Jalen Johnson. Uh-oh, did I forget to add a photo? Oh, I might have downloaded this before I got the pictures. Oh, snap. Do I need to re-download? Maybe I just forgot one photo. Let's see. If I forgot the pictures, that's fine. We'll be just fine. All right, guys. What is the New York Knicks' longest winning streak? Is it 13 wins, 18 wins, or 23 wins? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot the photos. I'm pretty sure I did not add the photos to this. That's on me, but that's okay. All right, guys. Longest win streak right now for the New York Knicks in team history. I mean, I'm looking at the photos right now. Yeah, I downloaded the wrong file. Matter of fact, I don't even think that's the same question that I got right now. Do I have the right trivia quiz pulled up right now? I can't even tell anymore. Let's go to question number 6. Question number 6 on my end right now. Which Hawks player wore the now retired number 44? Which Hawks player wore the now retired number 44? I swear we have pictures for all of this. I just got so excited and downloaded it before the pictures were in. And then I went back and added all the pictures, and now I feel like a big old dummy. All right, guys, which Atlanta Hawks player wore the now retired number 44? Is it A, B, or C? What do you think? The answer is Pete Maravich. Damn, that's a good picture there, too. Look at that mustache. I wish I had these photos. That mustache alone was good enough to be... Oh, the next one is so good, too. Damn, I wish I had these pictures, Santino. That's on me, bro. Okay, who led the Knicks in blocks per game during the regular season? Did we change some of the questions? I think you changed some of the questions in here, bro. I've got totally different questions now, too. We'll have to recycle this one. You asked the question. So the question I have on this trivia quiz is who led the Knicks in blocks per game during the regular season? We're going to run with that answer. The other question that I have locked and loaded is which former Knicks All-Star was arrested at Madison Square Garden in 2017? So, all right, okay, all right. The answer is Mitchell Robinson, who led the Knicks in blocks per game during the regular season. Spike Lee said, Tito. You downloaded a day early, says Santi. I downloaded it this morning, so it's okay. All right, guys, let's keep going. What were all the Atlanta Hawks originally known as? What were the Atlanta Hawks originally known as? Is it the Royals, the Flyers, or the Blackhawks? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? What were the Atlanta Hawks originally known as? It is C, guys. The Atlanta Hawks were originally known as the Blackhawks, Tri-Cities, Illinois. Illinois Blackhawks ended up slowly becoming the Hawks along the way. Then they became the St. Louis Hawks. Then they became the Atlanta Hawks. In case you did not know, they originated in Illinois. All right, guys, which of these New York Knicks was also known as Black Jesus? That is an actual name. Which of these Atlanta Hawks were known originally as Black Jesus? Was it Walt Frazier, Earl Monroe, or Patrick Ewing? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Yeah, that was a really good photo. But you know what's fine, Santino? We could totally reuse that one for Game 4. I'm cool with it. We got all those. We can totally recycle those questions. The answer is Earl Monroe, guys. The answer is Earl Monroe, who was known as Black Jesus. Good job, Mario Davis. Well done. DJ Gene got it right. Steve got it right. Good job, Robert. I see you guys. Okay, let's go. I got question number 10. This is our last one, and then we're going to pivot to the NFL draft. How many times did Dikembe Mutombo win Defensive Player of the Year while playing for the Atlanta Hawks? Was it 2, 3, or 4? 2, 3, or 4 times. How many times did Dikembe Mutombo win Defensive Player of the Year for the Hawks specifically? Earl the Pearl, says Josh West. Earl the Pearl Monroe, says Action Jackson. The answer right here, guys, is 2 times. He won Defensive Player of the Year as an Atlanta Hawk twice in his career. Let me go ahead and re-download tonight's trivia quiz. Just go ahead and re-download it now just to make sure I got the right trivia quiz locked and loaded. By the way, do I have the... Well, that's fine. No worries. No, says Mike. No. That's right, sir. All right, 6 minutes left to go. The next trivia quiz will be tonight's game between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the It's the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets, so we'll get there when we get there. Anyways, let's turn this back on. Let's get our lo-fi back on. Let's talk NFL draft, guys. Let's lock into that right now. It is the middle of a commercial break right now. The Atlanta Hawks are up 58-50 at the moment. Taking a look right now, looks like they took David Bailey. The New York Jets took the Texas Tech edge. It says Bailey is a solid pass rusher who will give less athletic offensive tackles. Fits at the next level. Let's see. He's a hot and cold run defender through two. That's the most Jets pick I've ever seen, bro. You're really going to take – okay. All right. You had the option of taking Reuben Bain Jr., Arvell Reese out there as well. You could have taken Jeremiah Love if you wanted to. Don't need Jeremiah Love. You've already got, obviously, a pretty decent running room in Breece Hall. I mean, Caleb Downs would have been a better pick at safety. Like, why wouldn't you take Downs if you're going to do that? On this list, bro, I don't even know who you picked, bro. Why did the Jets go with David Bailey? Taking a look at this, let's see. Control F, Bailey. You're kidding. David Bailey is listed as 20th overall for options to be taken according to CBS Sports. And with the second overall pick in the NFL draft, the New York Jets did the most New York Jets thing. So it looks like Arizona Cardinals, the pick is in right now. Tennessee is on deck. What are the Jets doing, bro? Why would you do that? You know, I will say this. Aaron Glenn is an amazing defensive coordinator. He did a great job as a defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. He obviously went with the defensive player. He knows more about defensive players, obviously, than I do. But that, to me, sounds just stupid. Dumb decision, says DJ Gene. We got so much damn trivia, says Santino. Fact, bro. Who are the Cowboys picking? Asked TJ. Well, we don't really know. Beatrice, what's going on? Like the NFL draft don't matter anymore, says Isaac McPherson. Facts. Why isn't the game being broadcast on television? Please, Brunson, let's move. Let the ball move. Guys, we got 3 minutes here left in halftime right now. Hawks holding 2 lottery picks, hoping the new A continues to grow. So, waiting to find out what Arizona is going to pick right now. Hawks holding 2 lottery picks. I think the best picks so far definitely going to be Fernando Mendoza out there. Arizona just made their pick. We'll find out what they're picking here in just a second. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Brunson leads the way for the New York Knicks. CJ McCollum leads the way there for the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks up right now by 8 at halftime with a few minutes here left to go during this halftime break. Simultaneously, we do have the draft happening here, folks. So those of you who are locked into the NFL draft, Las Vegas has already picked. New York has already picked. Arizona has already picked. Tennessee is on the clock. The New York Giants will have 2 first-round picks. They picked up number 10, courtesy of the Cincinnati Bengals. I just updated this today because that was news to me. But yes, the New York Giants just picked up the Cincinnati Bengals additional pick right now. Obviously, that made sense, right? Because the Dexter Lawrence thing, that does make more sense. But yes, you got that in the equation. Dallas Cowboys have 2 first-round picks as well. The Atlanta Falcons gave a pick to the LA Rams. The New York Jets will have another pick here at 16. The Cleveland Browns will also have a second first-round pick, which means the Jaguars don't get a first-round pick. The Packers don't get a first-round pick. The Falcons won't be getting a first-round pick. The Bengals won't be getting a first-round pick. And that might seriously affect those teams' bases moving forward. Anyways, that's football. Right now we're in the playoffs for basketball, and so let's talk about what we've seen so far in this game. Time to go through some box scores while looking at the boxes that are right behind me. Real quick, guys, Karl Anthony Towns, 8 points today. OG Anunoby with 10 points today, and Jalen Brunson with 13. Listen to this. This might make some of you Knicks fans want to throw up. Mikal Bridges has played 18 minutes. He's got a total of 0. Josh Hart, has 16 minutes played. He's got a total of 0. And so, 2 starters out of your 5 have no points in this game. I will give credit to Josh Hart. He does have 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Mikal Bridges out here doing cardio. He's got – this is crazy, bro. Mikal Bridges has played 16 minutes. He's 0 for 3 from the floor. He's got 1 rebound and 1 assist, but 3 turnovers and 2 fouls in 16 minutes. Bridges is trash today. On the other side, taking a look at the Atlanta Hawks, a much cleaner bill of health for this offense here today. You've got Okongwu with 4 points, Jalen Johnson with 11. You've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 3, Dyson Daniels with 3, and C.J. McCollum with 16. Not to mention that coming in off the bench, Jonathan Kuminga's got another 11. Mohamed Gay has another 5, and Gabe Vincent has another 5 as well. The Atlanta Hawks are flying high right now, and the New York Knicks struggling in the first half. Let's see if the second half is a cleaner half here for New York. Half number 2 about to get started. Let's put 12 minutes on the clock. Let's do third quarter. We'll get this thing started in just a moment. Did I miss the halftime trivia? Yes, Buddha. It wasn't our best halftime trivia. That's entirely my fault. I get so anxious in the mornings, man, when we have these games. I just want to have everything downloaded, and sometimes I forget to take a quick look, so that's on me, man. Let's see. Oh, no, says Buddha. There goes Tokyo. Godzilla. Dyson Daniels with the basketball. Second half is underway. Okongwu with the basketball. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with the basketball. He's now up to the paint. He goes to the right. He will shoot and miss. OG Anunoby gets the rebound here for the New York Knicks. There's Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line goes to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with 1 foot on the logo goes to the right side and will drive to the rim. He's got the size advantage. Good aggression from him. He gets the shot to go. It's a 6-point game right now. Both teams with 5 timeouts. Here's a 3-point shot for Okongwu. It's good. Okongwu knocks down the triple. It's 52-61. The New York Knicks with the basketball. Mikal Bridges to the right-hand side. Goes to OG Anunoby. Anunoby backs up, gives it to Bridges. Bridges ice cold today again. More fouls than points, more turnovers than points. It's with Brunson. Whistle comes in. Clock will stop. Let's take a quick look at the Gamecast. Okay. Iron Man Brick Bridges, says Falcons grad. No, dude, that's good, bro. That's not your fault, Santino. That's not your fault. Here's the shot. This one is good to go. This is going to be an easy bucket at the rim for Brunson. Brunson going to get the bucket and the foul. He goes to the free throw line to bring this back. It'll be a 6-point game. It'll be a 6-point game. Santino, straight up, dude, I know you're watching this right now in full cringe mode. Dude, it's not your fault, man. It's not. I promise you, dude, it's not your fault. I assume full responsibility for any graphic that comes up on this channel, and if it's wrong or incorrect or incomplete, that's my responsibility, bro. So I love you, brother. Just know that, man. Just know that. The free throw is no good, and again, that graphic not being in there, dude, 100% my fault. Here's McCollum who shoots. This one is no good, but the putback is there, Jay. That's Dyson Daniels who gets the jam. He says, I'm playing. Okay, good. I figured you were. Here's the run to the left-hand side. Brunson to the bottom of the screen. Brunson will back things up. Brunson will shoot the triple. No good. Rebound here. On the run to the left. One more to the corner. This 3-point shot flies. Nickeil Alexander-Walker for 3. Good shot. 66-54. Brunson with it. Brunson, a spin right now. He's in the paint. Goes to OG Anunoby. A pump fake here. Anunoby goes to the wing. Anunoby will drive. He's going to be stuffed by the defense. He'll pass it to Bridges. Bridges to Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart will drive. Hart looking for his points. First points of the game. Not going to get them. It will be off the rim and rebounded by Dyson Daniels, who brings the ball up court. Kicks to Nickeil Alexander-Walker for 3. And the bank is open from downtown. Wow. 3-point shot. Timeout called by the Knicks. They now have, what is that, 4 remaining. Holy smokes, what a shot. And the Atlanta Hawks back up by 15, bro. Back up by 15. I think the stats need to be recorrected. Let's double check here real quick. Isaiah, I'll refresh my page. I got 9 minutes and 48 seconds left to go on all clocks right now. We should be good to go. Speaking of clocks, looks like New York is on the clock. Carnell Tate. Ooh, I like that pick. I like the Carnell Tate pick, bro. Okay, Carnell Tate, that's good. Jeremiah Love taken. Oh, James Conner fans, your stock just dropped, so you better be looking for Jeremiah Love. 3rd overall, the Arizona Cardinals take a running back. So now they've got Trey McBride to play with. They don't even have a good quarterback right now. I'm pretty sure Murray's no longer on the team. Who's slinging the football for the Arizona Cardinals? Okay, here are the first 3 picks. Fernando Mendoza, David Bailey, and Jeremiah Love for the Arizona Cardinals. Solid running back piece right there. They're taking a look at the numbers. Here's great numbers, over 1,300 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns in 2025. Huge numbers in college. On the clock right now, you've got the New York Giants, who are probably going to take a running back. They're probably not going to take a running back anymore. They'll probably go with that. I like Caleb Downs for New York. I think that's kind of an aggressive pick for the Arizona Cardinals. And according to these, looks like Fernando Mendoza is an A, David Bailey's a C-, Jeremiah Love is a C+. The Carnell Tate pick, like I said, I like this one. It's a B. According to this, the pick is in for the New York Giants. We're about to find out. Looks like the Cleveland Browns are currently on the clock right now. Cleveland Browns have had a whole lot changing for them, too, this past season. What's going on with you guys in the chat? Shalesh says, I did mention that. Bridges only 0 points. This guy's a joke, says Mace. Dude, Bridges with a goose egg. Not just Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart has no points today either. Bridges is hot garbage right now, says Circular Tony. Buckeyes back-to-back? Yeah, I guess so. I think Gray's crashed at Roswell, says Isaac. On the real, go to the Grand Canyon the whole time. The whole timeline is false, or we have been lied to, says Isaac McPherson. Jeremiah Love at 3. It looks like Robert loves that. I think Jeremiah Love is good, but I don't know that Jeremiah Love is really that great of a running. I'm sorry. He's not what we've seen in the past out of other great running backs. Just a little not in love with that pick. Let's see. Bridges is going to need to get 4 points. I read the script. Isaiah says I need Robinson to get off that bench. Yeah, man, Mitch Robinson is great defensively. Offensively, he's a nice piece to have for, like, the cleanups because he's great at getting the offensive rebounds. But outside of that, man, anyways, all right. Oh, Antoine says Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback for the Cardinals. By the way, not a bad season for Jacoby Brissett last year. Actually, kind of a good season for him by his standards, I should say. Almost had an outside shot of making the postseason for Arizona, and then everything crumbled. Here's a three-point shot for OG Anunoby. Anunoby can't get it to go. Another rebound for Josh Hart. Here's the drive to the rim, and Brunson going to shoot. It's no good. Anunoby will clean up the mess. It's going to be 56-69. Giggity, 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 goo. Here's a three-point shot. This one, no good. A push out there. Jose Alvarado not going to be charged with the offensive foul. Alvarado transition three. Alvarado can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Towns. Towns passes it, and Anunoby now has it. Anunoby is under the rim. He will go out again to Alvarado. Alvarado to Hart. Hart to Towns. Towns for three. Towns can't get it to go. Looks like there's not going to be a whistle blown here. Towns got taken out, but it's going to be a rebound for the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta with the basketball. Josh Hart got a piece of it. It gets poked. Looks like it goes out of bounds. Hart turns around, looks to the bench, wants the call. I think it's going to be Atlanta basketball. Paulie Esposito says, keep scoring, Knicks. Damn, I missed the trivia, says Orange. Bro, can we score, says Paulie Sposito. Steve says you can tell who ate their Wheaties today. All right, here's Jalen Johnson. Johnson will drive. Three-point shot flies. This one is no good from Okongwu. Offensive board for C.J. McCollum. McCollum going to shoot, and the whistle comes in. They're going to call this a turnover here and a travel against C.J. McCollum. 8 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this game. The clock is once again ticking. Josh Hart with the basketball. Josh Hart to Brunson. Brunson looks to the left. Brunson will drive to the left. He'll bounce this inside to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns going to post up. Towns pushing his way into the paint. Whistle going to come in before the shot. Towns a turnaround jam. It's going to be a foul right now. It's going to be, looks like, against Okongwu. It won't be a shooting foul. We're going to get an inbound pass in just a moment. Paulie asking, does anyone know who the Giants got? The New York Giants hasn't posted just yet. Giants has not posted just yet. Here's going to be an inbound pass, and the ball is currently right now with OG Anunoby. Anunoby's at the three-point line. Anunoby will drive. Looks like a trade up right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cleveland just traded their pick away to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs have a top 10 pick, ladies and gentlemen, in this year's draft. You heard that right. There's a foul right now. Looks like we're at the free throw line. Who on earth are the Chiefs going to take at number 6? That is news. That is news. So a free throw will come in for OG Anunoby. He knocks this down. It's still 57-69. I'll update you guys on the draft in just a moment. OG Anunoby gets the bucket to go. He's up to 13 on the day. Free throw number 1 is good for him. We're at the free throw line shooting 2. The second free throw also good for OG Anunoby. It's now 15-8-69, an 11-point deficit for the New York Knicks. McCollum with the basketball. McCollum looks left. McCollum looks right. He'll bounce this to Okongwu. Okongwu back to McCollum. McCollum will go to Johnson. Johnson will try to split the defense. He will shoot, and it's no good. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is on the run. Hart at the three-point line gives it to Towns. Towns will try to split it using the long legs. He will be fouled. Can't get the shot to go, but he goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. So 2 shots coming up for Karl Anthony Towns. He is currently on his back, wincing in pain. Let's see if he's okay. The update on New York. Pick is in, no update, but still, Kansas City, bro. Pick number 6, they got it from Cleveland. I wonder what they got for it. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs had a lot of defensive players leave. If they're able to get someone like Ruben Bain, who is still available, Arvell Reese is going to be the pick that was made right there out of Ohio State for the New York Giants. New York Knicks at the free throw line, and New York Giants just made a pick for Arvell Reese. Here's a little information on him right now. Played 14 games, 69 tackles, giggity, 6.5 sacks. Not half bad. One of the best defenses in college football in Ohio State. So he's going into that first-round draft pick knowing pretty darn well what's going on. Looks like there's blood on the court, guys. There is literal blood on the court as Okongwu looks like he had something get split on the inside of his mouth. He's got a cotton swab in his mouth right now. Cat will be good. We ain't missing a thing over here at Football Nation. NBA and draft coverage. Give this channel a thumbs up and subscribe, says Victoria. You heard her. You heard her. There it is. Brunson tired, Cat fried. Delusional fans cried and whined. Hawks are in. Orange Viper, what's going on? Giants got Reese, says Robert. The Giants did get Reese. So we're at the free throw line. Nice choice right there by the New York Giants. Not mad about it. The Kansas City Chiefs will probably take Ruben Bain. They probably wanted Reese, and New York was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that instead. But Ruben Bain would be just as good. I think Reese might be better if I'm being honest. Ruben Bain out of Miami. You know, I have so many graphics that I can show you guys about these players, but we're covering basketball right now. The second free throw also good for Towns. It's now 60-69, a 9-point game right now. Let's lock into the basketball game. And apologies in advance for the split in the attention. We're trying to make sure that we can get a little bit of everything to everyone. C.J. McCollum is at the straightaway. He'll give it to Dyson Daniels. He was actually going to go up and miss this shot. Looks like out of bounds, last touched by the Atlanta Hawks. So it's now Knicks ball. Knicks basketball. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Mario. I am your host. We are rocking and rolling tonight with you guys. Almost 1,800 people watching this live stream. Josh Hart going to fire from downtown. And the straightaway tray finally. Oh, who knocks down this shot? That should have been Josh. I think that was Josh Hart. It was Towns. I took my eyes off the screen. Okay, so Towns got the shot to go. Hart still with a goose egg. Here's a three-point shot for Alexander Walker. It's no good. Rebounded by Hart. So Hart looking to Towns. The score is 63-69. It's a 6-point game. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson on the drive. He will shoot off the glass. It's good. 4-point game. 6:40 left to go. And the New York Knicks are on their way back in. 4-point game. The New York Knicks cooking it up right now. And Jalen Brunson gets another one. That's 17 points for Brunson. 15 points for Towns. 17 points for Brunson, 15 points for Towns. Towns also has 10 rebounds. C.J. McCollum with 16 right now. I saw a super chat come in. Let's take a quick look at this one. Mark, I see you, brother. Cheers to you. He drops the super. Thumbs up. Let's get those likes up right now. Lisa, cheers to you. Need Brunson to get 2 threes, and he's 0-5 right now. Yeah, he's having a bad day. Arian Robbie, welcome in. The Knicks finally woke up. Let's go, boys, says Paulie. 0 for 5 on 3, says DJ Gene. 0 for 5 on 3s, my friend. If you want to take a quick look at that, we can actually look at the box scores all day. Mikal Bridges is 0 for 3. Josh Hart is 0 for 4 at the three-point line. Actually, 0 for 2 and 0 for 1. Jalen Brunson is 0 for 5. He's 7 of 15 from the floor, but 5 of those 15 shots were three-pointers, and he missed them all. Let's see. Go Hawks, says David Madge. Step up, boys. Come on. Peter is my name. Okay, what up, Peter? How you doing? Need McCollum for a 1 2-point made. Bro looks like Josh Hart from a distance. Let's see. I'm starting to regret saying Hawks in 5, says Orange Viper. Victoria checks in for the Hawks. I need CJ to make 1 2-pointer, 5 more points from Cat, and 3 threes from Brunson. All right. So, step away. Looks like we are currently sitting. Hey, man, we still need. All right. So here's the facts of the situation, guys. We got almost 2,000 people watching. We only need 68, we only need 68 more subscribers so that we can stay on track for what we're trying to get here today. If you guys are enjoying the live stream and this is your first time hanging out, maybe second or third time, and you haven't subscribed just yet, what are you waiting for? We are looking to get to our goals, man. This is what we do on the channel. We continue to grow. We continue to fight. We continue to try and improve. So if you are out there and you've been here 3 or 4 or some, I know there's got to be someone out there who's been here like 10 or 15 times, bro, and hasn't smashed that subscribe button. Today is the day. We got draft. We got 2 game 3s back on away soil. If you're watching, thank you for being here. Okay, guys, in the NFL draft, quick look one time here. In the NFL draft, oh, wow, Mansour Delane is who they went with. So the Kansas City Chiefs just got a pick here from the Cleveland Browns. Las Vegas did get their pick, guys. So Las Vegas took Fernando Mendoza, quarterback out of Indiana. David Bailey for the New York Jets, edge rusher out of Texas Tech. The Arizona Cardinals took running back Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. Carnell Tate was drafted out of Ohio State here for the Tennessee Titans. Arvell Reese was drafted That's going to be your edge rusher out of Ohio State as well. And then we've got Mansour Delane, who was drafted not by the Cleveland Browns. The Browns just traded away their pick to the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Chiefs drafted at 6. They took Mansour Delane. Right now, Washington is pick is already in. New Orleans is on the clock. Let's get back to the basketball game currently going on. New York Knicks with the basketball. Atlanta Hawks with the basketball. Gabe Vincent will go to Nico Alexander-Walker. Nico Alexander-Walker circles himself back out. He's at the logo. Clock is ticking. He's covered by Brunson. That's an easy move to beat Brunson. We know he don't play defense. That's a layup at the rim. That's a bucket for Alexander-Walker. It's 71-65. Here's the thing, man. If you want to score, just get the matchup against Brunson. Find a way to get the rotation and get Brunson to cover you, and you'll probably score because he plays defense like wet toilet paper. You can rip right through it. Okay. Hawks were up by 15. What happened, asks Chief. Good question. Mace, still 0 right now. 1.8, says John Jackson. Thank you, sir, for the heads up. No shot, says Jessica. We are at the free throw line. It is Karl Anthony Towns who is at the free throw line. Looks like he was currently fouled on Onyeka Okongwu. First free throw for Towns is good. Okongwu commits the foul. He makes the first of his 2 free throws for Towns here. It's 66-71. Aura Charleston just subscribed. What up, Aura? How you doing? Looks like Come On Maine just subscribed. What up, Come On Maine? How you doing, sir? Robinson, get up, says Isaiah. Second free throw for Towns is good. It's 67-71, a 4-point lead here for the Atlanta Hawks. Someone mentioned it. They were up by 15. That is the elephant in the room. Are they going to blow that lead in this game? Nice little layup there for Jalen Johnson. Makes that look easy. Knicks flat-footed on that possession. Nobody came in to help defend the paint. Brunson will drive. He's covered by Dyson Daniels. Here's a handoff to Clarkson. Clarkson will be blocked by Dyson Daniels. It's stolen back. Here's Jalen Johnson on the drive. He'll go up and shoot. Another bucket is there. 75-67. The New York Knicks are in the bonus. Brunson with the basketball. He'll go to the left. Good screen there for Clarkson. Brunson will pull up into the paint. He's got good angle on here. Good job there. Left hand, that's his strong side. Easy bucket for him. A kick to the corner. Nico Alexander-Walker! Bang! Beautiful three-point shot will fall for Nico Alexander-Walker. Clock is still ticking. The New York Knicks now trailing by 9 once again. Atlanta Hawks able to extend their lead. Three-point line for Miles McBride. McBride goes to the bottom of the screen. He is going to be harassed right now by Nico Alexander-Walker, so he gives up the basketball. It's now with Brunson. Brunson's in the paint. A fadeaway jump shot, going to miss everything. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to end up being a shot clock violation. So another turnover here. It's Hawks ball. Hawks up by 9. 69-78. Okay, so looks like Alexander Walker is going to be going to the bench right now. Here's the ball in the hands of Johnson. Johnson to the logo. Johnson to the bottom of the screen. Looks like Brunson is right behind him. He'll feed this one inside. Dyson Daniels to Gabe Vincent for 3. No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. So Anunoby may not have points, but he sure is contributing in other ways. Actually, Anunoby does have points. I'm thinking about Josh Hart. Here's a shot right now. There's going to be a foul. Looks like the foul is going to go on Dyson Daniels, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken. We'll take a quick look. Camera's actually focused on Muhammad Gay, so they might charge him for that. OG Anunoby does go to the free throw line. Anunoby to shoot 2 shots. Hotlanta, says Rees Coin Channel. Let's go, says iBurn. Giggity number 2, says Orange Viper. LFG Hawk, says that boy. That boy on Solana. First free throw is good. Hey, we got some crypto bros in here. I see y'all. Reese Coyne and that boy on Solana. Commanders have made their selection, says Jessica. Here's a quick look at that, guys. Looks like the Commanders took Sonny Styles. Okay, that's not half bad. The linebacker out of Ohio State. That's a lot of Buckeyes getting drafted in the first few picks here. That's a lot of Buckeyes. Looks like New Orleans is about to make their pick. Second free throw for OG Anunoby is good. It's 71-78, a 7-point game here. Atlanta up by 7. Bringing it up right now, Jalen Johnson. Johnson to the top. He feeds inside. Dyson Daniels is going to get forced out of the paint. The official blows the whistle, and the official calls this a double dribble right now. Looks like the official, the entire bench, by the way, of the New York Knicks was standing there watching, for lack of a better term, like a hawk, to see what mistakes the Hawks would be making. Here's a bounce pass to Brunson. Here's the drive to the rim. Brunson goes backwards to Hart for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound. Dyson Daniels. Daniels gets the board. Here's the run. Turning around and finding Dyson Daniels wide open at the three-point line. It's good. 81-71, a 10-point lead. Atlanta knocks down another. Jalen Brunson at the logo. By the way, only thanks to Alex Caruso was that technical called yesterday. Stolen basketball here. It's stolen by the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks will drive. Only thanks to Alex Caruso in that game with the Thunder did Devin Booker get that technical for throwing the basketball back in. That's a missed shot here for Jalen Johnson. He will be fouled. We go to the free throw line to shoot two. I'm going to use the basketball to explain what I was talking about. So yesterday there was a loose ball up in this area that was going out of bounds. And Booker went over there and tried to throw that back onto the court, but nothing happened initially until Alex Caruso of the Oklahoma City Thunder went up to the official and goes, "Hey, man, that's a technical. That's a tech. He threw that ball back onto the court just like that. He wasn't." And the official was influenced by a player to throw a technical at Devin Booker. It was so bad. First free throw missed, by the way. It was so bad that Devin Booker went out and publicly called out the official by name. He said that was a terrible game by James, the official. He says, in my 11 years in this league, I have never called out an official by name. That was terrible. It's not good for the sport. It's not good for this, that, and the other. The fact that he said that openly about the officiating in that game, kind of crazy. Here's a pass that's going to be stolen by the Hawks. The Hawks a fast break. Jonathan Kuminga gets it to go. It's 84-71. These Atlanta Hawks know what they're doing here at home. Here is Brunson covered by Gay. He'll feed this over to the right-hand side. It's now at the top of the screen with McBride, who tiptoes the baseline. Looks like it'll go to Josh Hart at the three-point line, and Josh Hart in between the three-point line and the logo. He looks to Clarkson. Clarkson will drive. Shot clock down to 2. This shot goes up. It's no good. Second chance opportunity. It's no good. Third chance opportunity. The tip-in will fall, and so New York gets one. OG Anunoby with 2 more points on the day. He's up to 16. New York Knicks 73. Atlanta Hawks 84. Here's a fadeaway jump shot. This one is good to go as Jonathan Kuminga gets yet another. And so it's 86-73. 13-point lead for Atlanta. Josh Hart goes to Brunson. Brunson, a spin move against Dyson Daniels. It's stolen, and somehow the Knicks end up, it's actually just loose, and then somehow the Knicks end up with it. OG Anunoby will drive to the rim, gets the bucket and the foul. OG will go to the line for an and one opportunity. 75-86. This could bring it back to a 10-point game if Anunoby can get it to go. This foul is against Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Johnson picks up foul number 3 on the contest. So foul number 3 for Jalen Johnson. OG Anunoby goes to the free throw line for one more shot. OG Anunoby to the free throw line for one more shot. So we're still waiting to hear who the New Orleans Saints picked. Sonny Styles was picked here by the Washington Commanders with pick number 7. New Orleans Saints with pick number 8. We're waiting for this one. Cleveland Browns on the clock. rounds dropped down to 9, so that must have been a three-way trade. Curious to see how they broke that up. Anunoby's and one is good, guys. It's 76-86, 149 left to play here in the third quarter of Game 3. C.J. McCollum at the bottom of the screen, covered by Josh Hart. McCollum goes to the logo and steps to the top of the screen. He's at the wing. He goes to Dyson Daniels. Daniels will drive. Daniels will pass. Mohamed Gay wide open. He shoots. Robbed. It's tipped back out. Recovered right now by McCollum. A pass to Kuminga. Kuminga will shoot. It's no good. Towns gets the board. Towns will whip it over here. And one more pass forward. It's now with Josh Hart. Hart makes the drive to the rim. Hart will shoot. He'll be fouled right now by Jonathan Kuminga. And so Josh Hart goes to the free throw line to maybe get his first 2 points of the game. Josh Hart has 9 rebounds, 5 assists, but 0 points today. So he is facilitating. He is crashing the boards. For the record, he's averaging 13 rebounds per game, more than 13 rebounds per game in the postseason so far, and continuing to do that. Timeout will be called. The coach is initiating a challenge right now, so we go to another commercial break. While we do that, let's take a look. Still no updates here. Let's refresh this page. Yeah, still no updates here for the New Orleans Saints. That will be coming in just a moment. New York Giants going to get to pick again in the first round. And then my Dallas Cowboys will be on the clock soon enough. Let's go Dallas. They'll also be on the clock later at pick number 20. You can see that there. Okay, folks. In this game so far, OG Anunoby with 21 points, not half bad. Jalen Brunson with 19. Karl Anthony Towns with 17. But Miles McBride with 6. Josh Hart with 0, and Mikal Bridges also with 0. Guys, in this series so far, Bridges is averaging 10.5 points. You can see the numbers over here. Mikal Bridges is averaging 10.5 points. Josh Hart is averaging 13 points. They both have goose eggs in Game 3. Not a single point in Game 3. This is going to definitely hurt their average moving forward. And if we look at the Atlanta Hawks, the Hawks this postseason, C.J. McCollum has averaged 29 points. Jalen Johnson has averaged 20. Okongwu has averaged 17. Kuminga has averaged 13. And Nickel Alexander-Walker has averaged 13. Wow. So this is going to be a successful challenge here. This is going to be a successful challenge by the Atlanta Hawks. So they get their timeout back. And looks like Josh Hart just missed that shot. No foul there by Kuminga. And Josh Hart will still end up with 0 points. So a good challenge here for Atlanta. Okay. We'll get the inbound pass. Kuminga to inbound it from the bottom of the screen. Kuminga's going to inbound. We start the clock. Looks like 70 seconds left to go in this quarter. Here's a drive to the basket. It's going to be blocked right now. OG Anunoby comes up with a block. It's going to be in the hands of Brunson. Brunson, left hand, right hand. Goes to the left this time. Brunson will shoot on the left hand. Again, his strong side, it's good. 78-86. It's an 8-point game. Here we go on the run. Dyson Daniels going to be circled back out. Daniels has that pass deflected. It's stolen by New York. Here is Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns needs to make the move. Towns will shoot. It's no good. It'll be an offensive rebound for Towns. He pump fakes at the three-point line. He's going to be stripped by McCollum. He wants the foul. He turns around. He screams at the ref. McCollum with the basketball. He shoots the tray off the front of the rim. He gets his own missed shot. He will be fouled in the process right now. 25.4. I want to watch the replay because instead of going back to play defense, Karl Anthony Towns literally goes, let's watch that one more time. It looked like some hands did come in, but only after the basketball was already pried loose. It still should have been a loose ball foul at that point. But no whistles for New York. McCollum will shoot. McCollum will score. It's 87-78. Knicks in the bonus. Jalen Brunson will be charged for the foul. That's foul number 2 against Jalen Brunson. Screaming at the ref, says DJ Jean. Y'all know I'm the real Brunson, says Brunson Turner. Now, I've never seen Brunson Turner and Jalen Brunson in the same room together, so I cannot confirm nor deny this. Obviously, just kidding. Here we go. So, the score is 88-78. CJ McCollum knocked down those free throws. It is with Hart. Hart, 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Looks like Towns is mad now, so Karl Anthony Towns takes it to the rim. Here's the inbound pass. We'll add a few seconds on the clock right now. Here's the drive. Here's the fadeaway jump shot to beat the buzzer, and it's going to be no good. So that's how the quarter ends. All right, guys. That's the end of the third. The score is 88-80. The Atlanta Hawks are currently up by 8. The New York Knicks have plenty to talk about with these officials right now. Let's take a quick look at the schedule moving forward here. Game 1 went to the Knicks. Game 2 went to the Hawks. Right now, the Hawks are up 88-80 here in Atlanta. Game 4 will be on Saturday. We will have a Game 5 guaranteed. It's going to be in New York. New York Knicks going to try to fight definitely at least there, but if they go down 3-1 in this series to go back to New York, I don't know that they've got the resolve or the stamina left to finish off a 3-1 series and potentially win games 5, 6, and 7, because if they drop these 2 games here, they would have to win games 5, 6, and 7 in order to advance. Let's go Knicks, says White Wolf. Steve, I see you. Hawks in 6, says Brunson. If the refs did their job right, they would not be criticized or yelled at, says Dwayne. Robinson is all I need for my 15 hundo, says Isaiah. Who will win, asks Kadir. Real talk, man, real talk. Fatigue League, says Brent. Saints got Tyson. Did they? Okay, let's take a quick look at that. Looks like the New York Saints took Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. Okay, out of Arizona State, Jordan Tyson. Tyson got the best tape grade from me of all the receivers, okay? So Jordan Tyson, Drago Balboa just dropped a super chat. Let's read this one right now. Question. Has anyone told you how awesome you are, Mr. Host? Your personality, performance, and professionalism is unmatched, Mario. I'm serious, bro. You're the man. Okay? Okay now. Get back to work, he says. Thank you, Mr. Balboa. Fist bumps to you, brother. Thank you, sir. I'm going to drop a heart on this. I'm going to drop a heart on that. Drop some Jeremiah love on you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I'm actually going to move this for today's contest. We'll put this over the court for now. Leave this here for now, Drago. Okay, so a couple of picks in the NFL draft, guys. Quick look. So Sonny Styles was picked up by the Washington Commanders. That's a linebacker out of Ohio State. Jordan Tyson we covered last season and 2 years ago as well, guys. I like this pick because they don't have a wide receiver. I can't think of a single good wide receiver that they've got out there, and fairly enough, they don't really have a great quarterback. Tyler Shuck isn't exactly the answer. Spencer Fano out of Utah. Okay, Spencer Fano was picked up right there by the Cleveland Browns. Looks like the New York Giants have also made their pick. Wondering who they're going to take here at this point. Their first pick overall today, or their first pick, was Arvell Reese, so really good defensive piece at edge rusher. Are they going to beef up this defense? I'm more interested not in the personnel, but what's going to happen with the coaching right now that they've got Harbaugh as their head coach. Now that they've got Harbaugh as their head coach, I am curious to see what that is going to look like. Don't know where to put this, Drago. Right here seems fair. I don't mind if it covers me up. I want you guys to see all of the stats and stuff, so I'm not that important. Okay, let's get the ball inbounded to start quarter number 4, guys. Let's start the clock. Basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks. The score is 88-80. Here is Alvarado. Alvarado to Mitch Robinson. Back to Alvarado from downtown. It's no good. That's not going to help New York's case. Alvarado cannot settle for those early shot clock shots, man. The Knicks cannot settle for those shots. C.J. McCollum will shoot. It'll be a rebound here. Looks like it's loose. Last touch by Okongwu. It's a turnover. It's Knicks basketball. I want to slow down for a second. The Knicks cannot settle for shots inside the first 10 seconds of this shot clock, much less an early three-point shot in the count. This shot clock is down to 8. It's a long 2. It's going to be a shot and a foul right now. Looks like this foul is going to go against Crispert. Let's see who it's going to get charged on. It looked like Crispert for a moment, but we're going to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's actually a foul against C.J. McCollum. So McCollum gets in the landing zone. C.J. McCollum commits the shooting foul. So looks like another challenge is going to be initiated here by the officials, or by the Atlanta Hawks. They call another timeout, and we go to another commercial break. We go to yet another commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, not sorry. My Dallas Cowboys are on the clock. Francis Mauigoa, okay, out of Miami. You know what's funny? I would take Francis Mauigoa over Ruben Bain out of Miami as well. I like this for New York. They got an edge rusher and now an offensive tackle here. Well, Mauigoa plays offense, and then we're looking at the defensive side. Francis Mauigoa is a great offensive tackle. That's going to help protect Jackson Dart out there. So now Jackson Dart has beefed up the offensive line. They've beefed up the defensive line. They've got Cam Scatterbo, who should be coming back to New York. They've got Malik Neighbors. They've got the personnel now. Jackson Dart looked really good. The New York Giants could be trouble next season, no lie. I really think the New York Giants could be trouble next season, no lie. I would not be surprised if the Dallas Cowboys take Ruben Bain Jr. right now, because we also need to fill in the spot that we got when we lost Micah Parsons. I don't think that this is Micah Parsons' equivalent. I am low-key surprised that Ruben Bain Jr. has fallen to at least 11 right now. Ruben Bain Jr. has fallen to at least 11. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins have flip-flopped here, because the Dallas Cowboys were supposed to be at number 12 and the Dolphins at number 11. So I don't know what other deal was come up right there, but everything is shifting in this NFL draft, and it's kind of a mess, bro. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess right now. Baby Rich, thank you. Who's going to win, Denver or the Timberwolves? Minnesota. If you've got a second, guys, go listen to what Jaden McDaniels said. He is roasting and literally calling out every Denver Nuggets player's defense by name. He called out all of the players in Denver by name, saying none of those guys can play defense. And so I think Denver's going to come out here and play some hard defense today. Is that going to be enough to win? Probably not. Let's see. Surprised that there are no safeties in the top 10, says Vegeta in Vegetarian. Honestly, kind of me too. But if you get a chance to listen to Jaden McDaniels roasting the entire defense of the Denver Nuggets, it's kind of funny that he did that. Also, let's be real about the situation. The Denver Nuggets, out of all of the teams left in the playoffs right now, have the worst defense. They ranked 21st in defensive in DVOA. So, yeah, not great defense, and that's well known and well documented. Just thought I'd put it out there. Let's see. New York Giants will draft Carson Beck, says Tito. Tito, no Jackson. Let's see. Miami is being pretty aggressive, says Owl on the prowl. Josh West says funny because he's not very good on offense. Jaden McDaniels, that is fair to say, bro, but I'm pretty sure McDaniels We'll double check. We'll talk about the numbers in the next game. No update for my Dallas Cowboys. I do want to see who Dallas picked, so I'm going to leave this up. I hope you guys are okay with that. I promise I'll bring that back as soon as I find out who Dallas picked. Here's a run by C.J. McCollum. McCollum with the basketball. McCollum going to be stripped away right now. It's a steal, and it looks like it's out of bounds. McBride going to get the steal and then step on the sideline. Going to be a turnover right there. And Gordon is out, says Mark Glass. I agree. This is a big pick, says Mr. PZPDX. That's what I'm saying, bro. Until we find out who this pick is, let's go Cowboys. Some things never change. So, 11 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Waiting to see who my Dallas Cowboys are about to draft right now. Basketball is currently in the hands. The screen got super blurry. Mitch Robinson hands this to, I think that's Mikal Bridges. Everything is all blurred out. I don't know what's going on here. This is a terrible look. Here's a pass to the three-point line. One more. I have no idea. That looks like a number 0. I think that's Jonathan Kuminga. That's going to be a bad shot for him. Everything is all glitched out. Amazon doing some dookie coverage here. A pass to the three-point line. This one is going to be no good again. A rebound by I can't tell. I'm telling you. Here's a drive for Kuminga. Kuminga will shoot. This one will go. It's 90-88. The feed is so blotchy and blurry right now. Anybody watching this game, are y'all having the same issues? Here's a pass inside. Looks like Mitch Robinson is going to get this one to go. 82-90 is the score. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys, still not going to tell me who it is. C.J. McCollum goes to the three-point line. McCollum will drive, bounces this to the corner. This three-point shot flies. It's an air ball and into the hands of the New York Knicks. Looks like it's slowly starting to clear up the glitchiness. Clarkson with the basketball. Clarkson will shoot this one just outside the paint, but the officials blew the whistle. It looks like it's going to be a turnover against him. I see everyone in the crowd go like this. How is it is this the fourth quarter, Manuel? It is. My bad, bro. 9:50 left to go. ESPN won't even load, says Robert. Yeah, everything's all messed up right now. Let's refresh my the pick has been in forever here. This is why we didn't cover the damn draft, because this is just a lot of hurry up and wait. Here's a three-point shot that flies. This one is no good. It's going to be an offensive rebound for Kuminga. Kuminga will get it to go. It's 92-82. Can the New York Knicks outscore the Hawks by 10 in the last 10 minutes here? Timeout will be called. 9:25 left to go. To another commercial break. Caleb Downs was picked by the Dallas Cowboys. Worst rush defense in the NFL, and you take a safety? Perfect. Stupid. I'm going to take this off. Worst rush defense in the NFL, and you take a safety. Now, I understand he's the best safety in the draft, but worst rush defense in the NFL, and you take a safety. Okay. All right. That's the right pick, says Mr. PD. See, it's the right pick in a dynasty draft with your friends when you need a safety. According to ESPN and CBS Sports, they are calling it A because that is the best player available. Is it the best player available? Yeah, without a doubt. Caleb Downs, for sure, the best player available right now. I'm not super overly upset about it. But Dallas really needs to get somebody who can stop the damn run. Anyways, we'll come back to that later, guys. Let's get our basketball game back up. We'll get a basketball game back up. Commercial break. Timeout has been taken. Let's go ahead and pop one of these. Still looking for 34 new subscribers to reach our goal today. We've only got 9 minutes to get there, guys. New York Knicks and Boston Celtics doing fine. They're losing every day, fixing fully scripted. Atlanta winning, fixing third quarter tie. What a fixing, says Raven. Okay. Downs should have went to the Saints. The Saints needed a wide receiver. The Saints need a little bit of everything right now. But I do think that Kellen Moore knows what he's doing offensively, and hopefully the Saints can improve because last year they were flaming dumpster fire, bro. NFL defense should never be compared to 90s teams, ever. This defense is like they're popping balloons. What are you popping? Asked. I'm going to take my cough drops right here. Was that a gummy? No, guys. No. No. It's cough drops right now for my sore throat because I've been talking every day for at least 6 hours, sometimes 12. Mendoza will be a bust, says Splendido Jam. TJ Green says that it's a good pick. I'm not mad about it, man. It's just not the same. I just don't know. Unless he's going to be safety blitzing 4 times a game, unless we get a lot of that and we see a lot of different blitz coverages, I don't think that that's going to end up panning out for Dallas, at least not in the immediate. Cooper Flagg is going to be tremendous force in the NBA in about 3 to 5 years. Yeah, if Dallas can figure it out. Thomas says, Mario, the Cowboys just took Caleb Downs. Yes, they did. Ray Lewis says, I killed everything. Whiskey, bruh, says Owl on the Prowl. They actually got a really good bottle downstairs, but I just don't. It's one thing for the voice. We'll drink it after the stream. I want to make sure that my mental is straight, bro, more than anything. Give me a shout-out in OKC, says Neil. What's up, Neil? How you doing? There's no way Robinson can get 4 points, says Quan. El Belicon thinks Knicks are going to win. El Belicon. Free cola, says Falcons grad. Momo Willis should have been number 1. Okay. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, those of you watching Football Nation right now, hanging out with us during this Knicks and Hawks live stream, this is Game 3. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. We are in the 4th quarter, and it's a 10-point game. 10 minutes, really, less than 9, about 9 minutes left to go. Karl Anthony Towns will go up and shoot. He will miss the shot off the right side of the glass, trying to get the reach and not going to get it, and it's with Jalen Johnson. Johnson feeds this one inside to Kuminga. It's going to be stolen by Anunoby, and this is a push forward. Fast break. Josh Hart still no points in the game. He goes out. One more from three-point land. It's good. McBride knocks it down. It's a 7-point game. 85-92. Are the Knicks cooked? Yes or no, chat? Are the Knicks cooked? Jalen Johnson step back triple. Bang! Back to a 10-point lead. 95-85 after a beautiful 3-point shot there for Jalen Johnson. Johnson now has 19 points. Kuminga has 19 points. Nickeil Alexander-Walker quietly up to 14. This is the ball in the hands of McBride. McBride to Brunson. Brunson at the wing goes to McBride. McBride likes the look. He shoots. It's no good. Defensive rebound, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Walker over here. He crosses over. McBride gets smoked on the defensive play. Bounce pass inside. Block for Anunoby. Whistles come in. Let's see what the foul is. So it looks like Karl Anthony Towns is going to be charged with a foul right now, folks. I don't think we're going to be going to the free throw line. I don't think that was a shooting foul. We'll take one more quick look at it. It is going to be a shooting foul, so we are going to the free throw line. Karl Anthony Towns commits a foul right now, and so that's foul number 2 on the day for him. Towns, first free throw, no good right now for Jalen Johnson. Looks like Gabe Vincent is going to the bench. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Welcome to Football Nation. Little man, hello. Oh, my goodness. Hi, little guy. Come here. Okay. Let's watch some basketball together, dude. You're going to hang out with Dada. We're sitting in the chair. Okay, basketball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Brunson with it. By the way, the second free throw was made. It's 96-85. Brunson with the ball. He'll hand this off. A spin move. He will shoot right here. McBride can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Towns. Towns will be fouled. Whistle coming in. 7:46 left to go. We go to the line for 2 shots. Are you just watching yourself, little dude? I know. Did you know Close Encounters of the Third Kind by Steven Spielberg actually happened? I remember watching that movie. My dad loved that movie. It was one of his favorites. The Knicks are done, says Mace. What happening to the Knicks, says Yee. What's happening to the Knicks, Sammy? I don't know. First free throw for Karl Anthony Towns is good. It's 86-96. Yeah, you're good, little dude. What, you want some of these? Yeah, you can have some of these. Got the snacks close by, too. Everybody saying hi to you, buddy. There you go. 96-86, 7 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. Karl Anthony Towns with the basketball. Towns at the free throw line. Second free throw for Towns is good. It's now 87-96. 9-point game. The New York Knicks. I know. The New York Knicks still in this one. 7:40 left to go. Jalen Johnson at the three-point line. Jalen Johnson, a whistle coming in. They call a travel against the Atlanta Hawks. It's now New York basketball. It's now New York basketball. Isn't that awesome? There's going to be a jam right there. Looks like Josh Hart going to get his first bucket of the day. No? Who was that? He was just under the rim when it happened? It's 89-96, man. I take my eyes off the screen for 1 second, bro. Josh Hart did get his first bucket of the day. Here's a feed inside. Dyson Daniels, another turnover. We're looking at a 7-point game. Brunson back to McBride for three. It's good. Timeout going to be called with 7:11 on the clock. 7:11 on the clock, 92-96. It's a 4-point game, guys. What on earth happened? What on earth just happened? Taking a look back at the draft, guys, looks like Caden Proctor has been selected here by the Miami Dolphins. Proctor, the offensive tackle out of Alabama. Next, right now, the pick is in currently for the Los Angeles Rams, and the Baltimore Ravens are currently on the clock. So once again, to recap, guys, this is the NFL draft this year. Fernando Mendoza went number 1 to the Raiders. New York Jets took David Bailey with the number 2 overall pick. Jeremiah Love, the running back out of Notre Dame, went to the Arizona Cardinals. Carnell Tate, the wide receiver out of Ohio State, went to Tennessee. Arvell Reese, the edge rusher out of Ohio State, went to New York. Mansour Delane went to the corner out of LSU. A change right here, guys. I don't know how or why or what happened, but the Kansas City Chiefs managed to get the number 6 overall pick in this draft, traded to them by the Cleveland Browns. Sonny Styles was selected by the Washington Commanders. Jordan Tyson, wide receiver out of Arizona State. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's honestly just chilling right now. Yeah, you can leave the door open. I'll just put him down and he'll waddle out there. Spencer Fano. We skipped one. Jordan Tyson here for the Saints. Spencer Fano, selected by the Browns. Francis Mauigoa, offensive tackle out of Miami for the New York Giants. 2 really good picks for New York in the trenches right there. Caleb Downs out of Ohio State for the Dallas Cowboys at pick 11. Caden Proctor, pick number 12, offensive tackle out of Alabama. That one went to the Dolphins. That will continue to update in real time, but for now it's a steal here, fighting for possession in midcourt. We're about to get a jump ball if I had to say anything. Whistle comes in with 6:53 here left to go. Okay. 6:53 here. Here you go, little man. You want more? Man, you were messy, dude. You are one messy baby. You know that? Yeah, you're one messy baby. You know that? That's a cute look, man. That's a cute look. We're about to get a jump ball here, guys. 6:53 left to go. I don't mind calling these games with him on my lap. This is great. This is great, dude. All right, we're about to get a jump ball. It's McBride and Dyson Daniels jumping for the ball. It's going to be won by the Atlanta Hawks. Here's C.J. McCollum, who does get the angle. He will shoot, overshoot. He will miss, but the putback is there for Okongwu. So it's 98-92. 6 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. Brunson brings it up. Brunson, bottom of your screen. Brunson covered by Dyson Daniels. Brunson goes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Brunson back to Anunoby. Pump fake. Drive. OG going to float this up. He's going to miss. There's going to be a blocking foul called right now. Probably more of a charging foul and not a blocking foul, but it looks like we're going to go to the free throw line. So Jonathan Kuminga going to be charged with a foul. And Anunoby goes to the line for 2 shots. 2 shots coming up for OG. 2 shots coming up for OG Anunoby. All right, little man, you going to eat that cracker or what, dude? First free throw is there, ladies and gentlemen. And OG Anunoby makes this a 5-point game by knocking that one down. So OG knocks it down. Luigio, thanks, man. Hawks losing this game, says Fluffy Bunny. Life with J22 is checked in. James Pierce didn't realize that he was drafted by Atlanta, says Mark Glass. Second free throw goes up, and that one is also good for OG Anunoby. Let's get the clock ticking once again. Ball in the hands of Dyson Daniels. Daniels to the logo. 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. Dyson Daniels trying to survey the defense here. He looks to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's covered by OG Anunoby. The New York Knicks playing a lot more intensely here in this fourth quarter. Again, they know they're a fourth quarter team. Here's a shot for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's no good, but an offensive rebound is huge right now, and the Knicks not going to come up with the pull down. So here is McCollum who will spin and shoot. It's going to be a miss. A whistle comes in, and McBride has his hands up in the air. Let's see who will be charged for this one. Looks like McCollum will go to the line to shoot 2. Looks like McCollum will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? Good game so far? Looks like a good game to me. Really good game. Free throw is up and in. First free throw is good for CJ. It's 99-94. Yeah, 99-94 is the score. Adrian, cheers, man. Thank you. Let's give you some of these star puffs. Second free throw, no good. It's going to be a pull down here for OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby gets the rebound, and now it's with Jalen Brunson. Brunson in the front court area. Brunson on the dribble. Brunson going to cut inside. Brunson's on the move. He will shoot with the right hand and score. It's 96-99, a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Here is McCollum. CJ McCollum at the logo. McCollum at the State Farm Arena logo. He'll bounce this over to Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga back to McCollum. McCollum steps on the gas. He's covered. This shot is going to be off the rim and into the hands of Towns. Towns gets the board. Here's the drive. Brunson trying to make it a 1-point game. He'll get wrapped up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it looks like this pass is going to be out of bounds. A turnover for Atlanta. It's Knicks basketball. Don't sleep on the Hawks. Second half of the season, they were a top 5 record, says TD Dunn. Hawks selling, Chauncey called, says Donnie in the chat. So will there be a similar comeback? Maybe. Timeout has been called by the New York Knicks, and we go to a commercial break. So a commercial break, guys. Just 10 more people for us to hit our goal today. What do you think, Sammy? You think we can get there? Yeah, I think we can get there, bud. I think we can get there. Hawks selling, Chauncey called. Let's see, Atlanta sports team just unlucky AF. Let's see. Now CJ wants to miss. Now CJ wants to miss his shots, says Real Gaming. I need Jalen Johnson for 3 more points. Let's go Knicks, says Tony. Gooberman says go Hawks. Shout out from the Philippines. Brunson 28 points, maybe. Maybe. Man, you are one sticky baby. You're so cute, dude. I love you. He's just clapping his hands, just hanging out, eating crackers in my lap. If you saw my pants right now, they're just covered in crackers here. Let's see. You made 290 since yesterday. Good job, man. Well done, says Luigio. Thank you, sir. New York Knicks on top. Ty Simpson picked up by the Rams. Thank you, Victoria. Here's a quick update on the NFL draft. Ty Simpson picked up by the Rams. And you know what? I think that's a decent pick. Because Matthew Stafford isn't going to last forever. You can already see the gray in his beard, man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are on the clock, by the way. The Baltimore Ravens, their pick is in. Ty Simpson, the quarterback out of Alabama, not going to be a starter. Probably also not going to be the future of the Rams, but probably going to be a good stopgap. Okay, all right. Okay, you want to go to Mama? Okay, I put you down on the ground. He just stood up on my lap, but he got his crackers all over me. All right, buddy, I'm going to put you down, okay? Let's put you back down. Hang on, guys. I got to do some parenting. Hi. Say bye. All right, babe. I'm going to give you a Okay, here's going to be a shot that is going to go. Looks like the shot is good. He came right back in the room. He wants to hang out in here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds, guys. Looks like the score is now 101 to 96. A little worried about him walking around in the office. He's going to knock something over or unplug the whole system. 3-point shot going to fly here for New York. It's no good. Sammy, here, why don't you come back? Why don't you come back, and I'll just keep you here. You got him? Okay, all right, you got him. Basketball in the hands right now of Jalen Johnson. Johnson going to be rejected by Karl Anthony Towns, but Jalen Johnson is down on the ground holding his left ankle. 4:16 on the clock. Holding the left ankle, Jalen Johnson is now on all fours. He gets up to his feet. Yeah, I was giving him these. I know, I was just saying he's a sticky baby now. Sorry. 4:16 left to go, guys. 4:16 left to go. All right, y'all. 5-point game. Atlanta up 101 to 96. The free throw right now for Jalen Johnson is no good. So Jalen Johnson's free throw will not go. See you guys in the chat. Need a baby gate. I got one, DJ Gene. The gate that I got is hard to set up, or not exactly the quickest setup. 2 missed free throws gonna really hurt the Atlanta Hawks right now. Hawks on defense. It's with Brunson. Brunson will go to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns against Kuminga will pass this one over to Brunson. Back to Towns. Towns will pump fake at the 3-point line. Towns will drive and be rejected. Stuffed at the rim. It's a team rebound. Oh, my goodness. And this shot will go for OG Anunoby. Wow. OG Anunoby from the corner knocks down a triple with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this basketball game. Jonathan Kuminga passes to Johnson for 3. It's no good. And right now, the New York Knicks have a chance to take the lead. It's with Brunson. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Brunson to the straightaway. Brunson from a mile out right now. Don't know if he's going to take this shot, but the shot clock is down to 4. He'll float it up quickly on the run. It's no good. Rebound here by Okongwu. Whistle comes in. Looks like it's going to be a foul against Onyeka Okongwu. No, it's a foul on Josh Hart. Never mind. So a foul on Josh Hart here. Hart confused. Timeout will be called by the New York Knicks, and this will probably be reviewed now. Back to a commercial break. Javier watching from the Philippines. G-Man saying bang. Yes, cashed, says SoFlo. Cry, New York, cry. Shout out from the Philippines. Shout out from the Philippines. Sit down, says that boy Rizzle. Atlanta Hawks, says Ed. Looks like Blair saying Hawks in the chat. Atlanta just lost because that guy missed those 2 free throws, says Michael. Maybe not. Still plenty of time. Hawks on top right now. They are up by 2. Hawks better win, bro. It will complete my parlay. OG paid the rent for SoFlo. Woo, that must have been a scary moment, huh, SoFlo? Glad that you can breathe now. I bet your heart was pounding through your chest in these last few minutes, man. Shout out to Manunale. Manunale, what's going on, man? Watching from New York, says Terminal. Shout out right now to Stunner. Stunner 100 in the chat. Sunny Day Campo in the chat. Jose Flores in New York. Let's go Hawks from the Philippines. Hawks going to win, says Bo Chills. Cater says Hawks. In Albuquerque, repping my Hawks, says Blair. All right, y'all. Waiting for the official call right now. This play is currently under review. They thought there was a foul. Man, I'm honestly getting really sick of Amazon's super grainy feed through. Like this is like so bad. Basketball looked better in 1997. This is so grainy. Need overtime for my Hail Mary 70K parlay. Okay. Therefore, it is an unsuccessful challenge. Okongwu was fouled by Josh Hart. I think that's the right call. So, for sure, it's the initial hit on the arm to try to get in there. That's the right call for the officials. I mean, now that's a bad challenge for New York, though. They've only got one timeout left, so bad challenge for New York. Bad challenge for New York. Just about 3 minutes left to go, guys, in this quarter. By the way, looks like Oliva Vega got drafted right now, so looks like inside offensive lineman going to be picked up by the Baltimore Ravens. Tampa Bay Buccaneers just made their pick. New York Jets are currently on the clock for their second first-round pick of the day. Clock is ticking. Under 3 minutes here left to play. Here's the run by C.J. McCollum. McCollum will step back and shoot. It's nothing but net. That's a good bucket there. 103-99. Here's Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson to the bottom of the screen. He looks to the top. He goes, and there's going to be, looks like, last touched here by Okongwu. Basketball out of bounds. McBride couldn't get the shot to go. So McBride will miss his shot, but it's still Knicks basketball. Knicks trail by 5 with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. Clock is hot. McBride with it. McBride looks to the right, goes to OG Anunoby. Anunoby lets it fly. Bang! It's good. OG Anunoby's got 26 on the day, my boy. OG Anunoby with 26 right now. McCollum, it's actually 29 after that three-point shot. McCollum with it. McCollum steps back. McCollum feeds inside. Kuminga under the rim. A pass to the three-point line. One more to Johnson. Johnson will fight. Johnson will score through the contact. 102 to 105. Here is Brunson. Under 2 minutes left to play. We might be getting overtime. An amazing game in the final moments here. OG Anunoby, this is for an assist. This is to tie it up, and it's good. McBride ties up the game. 105 to 105. C.J. McCollum with the basketball. The Atlanta Hawks led by as much as 15 in this game. The New York Knicks have tied it up. C.J. McCollum will drive. McCollum will be rejected. It's a block by Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson now has it for the lead with under 2 minutes left to go. Shoot, maybe less than 1 minute here. Brunson to the bottom of the screen. Brunson to the straightaway. He steps back, shot clock down to 6. Covered by McCollum. He's going to take the challenge. A spin move, a floater, the bucket, and the foul! And one! OG Anunoby gets it to go. And we go to the free throw line. The New York Knicks up by 2 at the best possible time, i.e. the end of the game. That's going to be... My goodness, Brunson gets the bucket and the foul. You can see the emotions from the bench right now. Jose Alvarado, I heard him screaming from here in Texas, bro. Jose Alvarado fired up right now. 103 left to go. Brunson at the line to make it a three-point game. It's good. So 108 to 105. Jalen Johnson will bring the ball up court. All right, guys. Last minute of this game. Johnson will take it. He will be blocked again. He gets his own missed shot and gets the bucket here. It's a one-point game. Everybody objecting down on this side. Atlanta Hawks fans thought there was a foul right there. Johnson gets that two-point shot. He's got 24 on the day, maybe 26. Here's the move. Brunson will pass McBride with the shot. McBride will drive. He will go to Josh Hart for three. No good. Josh Hart has just 2 points today, but it's an offensive rebound. 26 seconds here left to go. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Basketball with Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. Okongwu, step-back triple for Brunson. It's an air ball. Stops the clock. Shot clock violation. So Atlanta can come back. Atlanta can win this game on a shot. It's going to come down to this. A shot clock violation, 16.1 left to go. We're about to get an inbound pass. I believe a timeout has been called right now. Holy smokes. What a game we have right now. And you guys wanted to watch the NFL draft. Get out of here with that, bro. This is the NBA playoffs, man. This is the NBA playoffs. The Hawks have called a full timeout. Incredible game so far. Incredible game so far. We've got over 3,000 people watching, guys. If you are still with me and currently entertained, be sure to smash that like button. If you thought that the stream was over or got shut down and that broke your heart, don't worry, you're good. Guys, I do that mean trick from time to time just to prove a point. If that ruined your day just now, then that means you're getting value from this live stream. If you are currently watching, smash the like button. If you are not currently subscribed, subscribe now so that you can catch these games with us here every day. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario. I am your host. Let's finish up this game. The timeout is just about over. Getting back to the floor now. I know it's a mean trick. I know it's a mean trick. Okay. Looks like 16.4 on the clock. 16.4 on the clock. Thanks, guys. I see y'all out here in the chat. Thank y'all so much for watching. 108 to 107. You can see the sideline saying no foul, no foul. They're up by 1. They can't afford a foul, so no foul, no foul. Johnson to inbound. There's the inbound pass. McCollum with it. McCollum will shoot the elbow. It's good for McCollum. 12.5 left to go. And we've got a 1-point lead for the Atlanta Hawks. Looks like a timeout will be called by the New York Knicks, their final timeout of this game. Atlanta up by 1. They won the last game by just 1. Is it going to come down to another shot for OG Anunoby again? Who will get the final possession here with 12.4 left to go? Atlanta probably thinking the same thing. No foul, no foul, no foul. Should have wasted more time, but yes, says iBurn. I thought my phone died, says Rec TV Music. 12.4 here left to go. Score more than 3, says Hiroshi. As a Knicks fan, I want my 5 picks back for Mikal Bridges, says Isaiah Steffen. Very close, says Old School. It is very close. So 108 to 109. Alien invasion, says Courtney. Yes, ma'am. No more timeouts remaining. Jalen Brunson. I saw him just do this right now. 13 lead change field goals made in the last minute. That's tied for the most in the NBA, tied with Nikola Jokic. That's over the last 2 seasons, by the way. Looking for a go-ahead shot. The basketball will be moved to the front court here. Josh Hart to inbound. Who's going to get open? It's in his hands. The official starting to count it down. Hart, 3. There's the inbound to Cat. Back to Hart. Hart with the basketball. Clock is ticking now. A pass to Brunson. Brunson will drive. Brunson under the rim. It's going to be passed away. It's going to be stolen. And it's going to be a win for the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks win this game off of a bad pass right now. The New York Knicks will take the L. And Atlanta will go up in this series 2-1 over New York. Congratulations to the Atlanta Hawks fans in the chat. Terrible way to lose the game if you are a Knicks fan. But hey, man, that was wild nevertheless. All right, guys, well, that's all I had time for today. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I am sorry to the New York Knicks fans. That's how it ends. A bad pass here. A bad pass. Josh Hart not paying attention. And that's it. All right, guys, I got to turn around and get ready for this next game. Looks like the next game should be on any moment right now. And, yeah, Denver Nuggets versus the looks like Nuggets are about to get started here. This tip-off time was scheduled for 8:30. I got 8:46 on the clock, but the game has not started yet. So if you guys want to watch the next game again with us here on Football Nation, y'all, let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat down below so you guys can watch the next one as well. Shareable link. Let's go to that. I'm going to drop this in the chat, guys. If y'all want to be there for the next one, I'll be live in just a few moments. Thank y'all so much. We'll catch y'all for the next game. My name is Mario. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.